and they can hear.
Tonight's a very intimate game.
Like, hello,
It's a
guys.
very intimate game tonight.
Yes.
We'll be
All the
they can see
minis are
us.
over there if we need them.
Welcome to
Yeah,
D&D
welcome to
After Dark.
D&D tonight.
Yeah.
come on,
Well,
Nate.
those do dungeons and discussions. We're not actually going to play. We're
Yeah.
just going to sit around and talk.
Yeah, I mean, more or less that's actually what I was about to say we could probably just do, because I don't really want to start a campaign where only 3 out of 6 of you are there, you know. It won't last very long if everyone
so many robots.
is just gone. So, hi everybody.
Hello.
We're short-handed for a little bit. We have 2 people that are joining us a little bit late.
Sir,
And we've got,
Forgot my name.
no, I didn't forget your name. I just, got lost in your eyes for a minute. I was even trying to think of your name. It was weird. Trying to, anyways,
We're
Rick.
getting married.
She understands. Rick isn't going to be joining us today. He is busy with some nice work stuff. That
Making
came up.
money.
Making some good money. So he's going to be busy. We're going to probably be just sitting here chatting with you guys for 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how long it takes Zach to get here. Or Terry, whoever gets here first. Once one of them's here, we'll probably get going.
Let's turn it into a political discussion stream.
I like that.
That seems like something I don't
Trump's
want
not so bad.
It's like, we're off to a good start. Okay.
Woo. All right, I
go.
rolled my first natural 1. There we go. I'm good.
Anyways,
So here's a couple of things. One, we're going
That's
to be
what's on my
using Matt Colville's Strongholds and Followers to run Garth from now on.
Oh,
So
yeah.
if you see something a little different in terms of how Garth is played, that's Strongholds and Followers. If you're not familiar with it, look up Matt Colville on the interwebs. He's a streamer, a dungeon master, now a author, and well, he was an author before
He's
because
been an
he did
author.
his own series of books, and he's worked in the gaming world for a long time. So yeah, Strongholds and Followers, check it out.
yeah, I am excited to finally get to using that, because I remember when he first announced it, like almost a year ago. I was like, hey, I have people who have strongholds and I want to have followers, and I don't know how to use those things properly. But now I have a good idea, and it makes it consistent, and I have something I can refer to when I forget the things that I make myself. You know, as all good DMs do.
And then
You'll also notice I'm a brand new person because I no longer have long hair or a beard.
Who are you?
Yep, I'm the new DM. They call me Mathan.
Nathan.
Nathan.
Mathan.
Nathan? With an F?
Yeah. And an M.
Okay.
You missed it.
MF, okay.
MF.
MF.
Remember, refer to me as MF. MF the DM.
MF.
MF.
MF and DM. That's who I am. I like it.
I got new dice. See?
You look 15 on camera at least. I feel like I look 15. I see myself. I honestly, biggest shock that happened when I shaved and everything. I saw myself in the mirror and I don't recognize myself yet. It's like a really uncomfortable feeling. I'm like, that doesn't look like me. Yeah. But long story short, I just tried trimming up my mustache. Went a little bit too far to the left. Cut a
Fuck
line
it, it's
through
all gotta go.
it was a big line through my mustache. I tried just getting rid of the mustache and keeping a chin strap, and that looked terrible. Never did that.
like Amish?
Yeah.
Oh,
No
God.
mustache. I was like, nope, this has to go. So I had to get rid of everything. But then I had my long hair. I'm like, I just look like a creeper with
You didn't
my...
want to just stop at the mutton chops?
I still don't... I didn't do it.
You ride a motorcycle?
I do ride a motorcycle.
Kind of the wrong kind of motorcycle, but...
Yeah. Anyways, so I ended up getting a haircut to
Balance
the lack of facial hair. And now I look like I'm a young man again.
At least you didn't try and fuck with your eyebrows.
Who the fuck is this high schooler?
Who is high schooler? What is this?
What's with this jail bait?
Oh dear.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. When he's in prison, that's going to be used to condemn you, by the way.
This is all being recorded.
This is literally being recorded.
I hear jingle jangles.
And it's Zach first.
Hey!
Hey, welcome,
Hey-o.
Zach. We're just chatting with, looks like Asmon and
What up,
Zach.
peeps?
Oh, not Zach. Right. Just explaining why I look like a child.
Oh my god. You look like that photo before your beard.
Oh, yeah.
Kid on the
Glasses
milk
and
carton?
tie. I think it was your.
On that, I still had a thin beard at that point.
You did it for something though. I don't know.
I did it for pictures.
Like a portfolio or something like that.
Picture day?
Yeah, picture day
Is that what you
at
call
my
it,
high
Kayla?
school.
Your thin beard?
My thin beard.
Somebody step on the dog.
Somebody just whistled, I thought. That was interesting. So anyways, now that Zach's here, we can actually get rolling and I'll feel less bad when I kill all of you.
Wow.
Rolling.
Got him.
I'm good with those puns. I didn't even mean to do that. It just came all over. Anyway. We finished chewing this crust, this delicious, this part of the stream is brought to you by the Clean Plate Club. Eat all of your food, children. There's other people who wish they had it.
Unless it's broccoli.
Yeah.
Unless it's broccoli.
Fuck those kids that need it. You eat it.
We just talked about... I'm not going to go into that joke.
Yeah. I know exactly where you're going. You shouldn't do it. Your restraint shows character growth. Okay. So, where we left off last
It's
time...
just the camera.
We'll just zoom in directly on you every single time that you say a joke like that. Just like crops closer.
Yeah.
Somebody edit that in post. We don't have anybody doing that. I upload these raw. Anyways, where we last left off,
Running from the lobster statue.
yes, a rock lobster statue. You know, I did unmute us. I wanted to make sure. I was like, you know,
We're all just here.
while you're just talking.
Could have made my joke then.
Could have made your joke, but
But
we didn't have them do that, thankfully, because we are not. Anyways, we left off. They fought a horde of Kuatoa that were in the middle of a ritual. They
Succeeded.
nearly managed to stop the ritual. However, the hiccups. However, they, with 2 natural 20 concentration saves on a disadvantage con save, the Kuatoa
two natty 20s.
2 natty 20s
Oh
to end
my
it.
God,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
I wish you would have never said that.
Well, I mean, now you know it was just hopeless at that point. It's alright, you won't be getting any of those.
Everything hopeless.
A little bit. Anyways, we had the rest of the group make a hasty retreat after they realized that this newly formed deity was probably a little bit too strong for them to handle, at least at this level. Maybe they'll come back one day to seek the treasure
Kick
that
the lobster ass.
kick that lobster's ass and find out what treasure.
Are those your
Melt the butter and pick out a nice white wine. We're having lobster.
All right, I like it. I like it. Those are really
bone
nice
dice?
things. They look good.
They're like bone dice.
Dude, they're hot.
They're spicy.
You ready to taint them?
And after that, you guys made a hasty retreat back towards the goblin camp that you've been trading with. Not really trading with.
More
of
More like
Slaughtering?
Abel just purchasing liquor.
yeah.
I think that's the only thing that's been purchased from the ogres or the goblins.
goblins.
Yeah, pretty much.
And it's not even good.
It's not. It's, yeah. No.
wine.
It's wine.
Well, Shirley's been partying with the goblins for the last episode.
So anyways, you guys make it back through the cave. You climbed up your the little
Piton
cavern.
rope.
Yeah, the piton rope. You made it through with relative ease.
What am I
You
playing?
started making your way back through the short hallway that led you to the Goblin Bazaar, and
How bizarre.
at that point,
Bizarre.
Aramis decides that she is going to go.
She's or her.
She's a her.
Is it her? Aramis will be hanging out in the Goblin Prince room,
Yep.
painting and doing calisthenics to get used to her new body. Especially since she rolled like 3 nat 1s in a row.
Precisely.
That's it.
Yeah, no, I was saying
Oh.
that. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know if you were looking at
No, I always look at the chat.
Okay.
Yeah, I try to. I don't ever acknowledge it, but I like to look at it.
So we're going with the Herod.
You acknowledged my rock lobster comment.
My Diablo dice.
I did because that's what I was thinking the entire time. That song was in my head, and I'm just glad that somebody said it. Any newsies? You guys have made it there. You've successfully escaped the rock lobster, and
Rock lobster.
you didn't manage to go You didn't manage to go and loot anything, unfortunately.
Because we did not want to die.
That's fair. That's fair. You know.
Not looting.
I'm just
seems to be
letting you know you
complicated.
didn't. You only gained experience and admiration for your allies.
Dang experience.
Darn it! One
Can't
step
buy booze
closer
with
to
it.
another.
Not on the
another
open
feat.
market.
Oh yeah, level.
No, I get a fighting
7.
style. I get a fighting
Yeah.
style. So
I know. Being fighter, isn't it great? Just
it's
getting
so
like,
good. Just here,
you
give it to
get-
you.
Literally,
What I got
4,
7.
6, and 8.
I think I get.
Let's give you some ASIs. What do you want? What do you want, man?
ASI's feats.
You don't have magic unless you're a arcane fighter person.
Eldritch
Eldritch
Knight.
Knight. Yeah. All right. So please,
Eldritch
enthrall me.
Knight.
What do you wish to do?
Well,
Heal? Did we rest
No.
at the end of last night?
You did not rest. You guys have managed to get back here.
are back
You've
right
been
there.
adventuring since your last long rest for
That's where we
about
are.
6, maybe 8 hours at this point.
Okay.
yes.
So we could do with a long rest.
Well, you guys are definitely. Some of you guys were getting a little bit beat up there, a little bit. Not you too
I'm
much, since you're
fine.
Mr. What was it, like 90 health effectively with that? That's good. That's good. That's good stuff.
Made a sardine out of that kuto.
Yeah, you still have that in you, by the way. You never took that out.
I will remove it. What do
Alright.
you want me to do? Strength check?
No, you can physically remove it. I'm
Yeah.
just that was.
Can I have like somebody medicine check me while they do it so it's not as bad?
Well, you said you're just removing it before.
that's
you did
fine.
that.
Give me an eyeball.
You only
Hey, take a look at this.
Yeah, like this shouldn't be too
someone
bad.
who is
You
not a
pull it
doctor,
out.
Can we say
That
it's
hurt.
more like oblique ab, like through my
Yeah,
side
well,
versus
not
my
through your
guts?
straight. Yeah, that makes sense. You took a lot of damage from it
Those
already.
backwards facing bars gotta hurt.
Yeah, you pull it out. You didn't really think about it. It'd probably have been easier to push it all the way through because, like, that's how. Like, you
yeah.
didn't really think about it. I'm just basing off the damage you took. You took 5 points of slashing damage, I guess, as it tears through you.
And you lose a few pounds.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. And I slap down
Little
the
bit.
pieces of my orcish flesh that are
Yeah.
hanging off of it.
Don't worry. I'm pretty sure kidneys grow back, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I still have one.
Yeah, you only
I don't-
need
yeah.
one.
I need one.
I don't
Just getting
You'll
drunk
just
as
get,
much.
yeah, you'll just when you drink, it'll just like hurt more later.
Garf. Toss him 2 slabs of orc meat.
He grabs it and like looks around and
Sticks.
It'll make you tough.
Puts one in his backpack.
It'll make you tough.
Yeah.
Noms on the other.
yeah. I mean, it's meat. He said it's back on the menu. It's fine. Yeah.
So now we know what to do when you die.
Feed it to Garf.
Garf.
You could feed pretty much anything to Garf. That's
Goblin
meat.
restaurant.
Yeah. Goblin restaurant.
Oh, there you go. We open up a pop-up restaurant.
See, I actually did mention there was a restaurant at this camp. If you recall, it looks like it's greenish meats too already.
Ah.
We'll open up a competing pop-up restaurant. You know, one night special.
One night special. It'd be a lot of food. With how much his.
Oh, you know.
D12s.
Thick orc man.
D4s.
All right. What would you guys like to do?
I'd
You know,
like to go back to. I think we should go back to the Goblin
Take a nap.
Bazaar and have a nap. Yeah.
Let's go.
Short
Let's go to
rest, long
Garf's
rest,
throne
what do you
room.
want?
I think we should long
Long
rest.
rest would be good for me.
Yep.
Overnight because I spent some spell slots.
Same.
I got hit dice
I gotta
missing.
fix my little guy here. He's been beat up a little bit.
All right.
I don't really need the help, but even the 3 or 4 points will help.
Agreed.
Okay. Well.
The long rest is at least 8.
A
is it
long
6?
rest is 8 hours. You don't have to be asleep all of it. You have to, depending on your class and like some of your special abilities, you can have other stuff. But when you're like on watch, not in combat, that doesn't count against you or anything that's like light activity. But repairing your construct wouldn't constitute as light activity since it's like an active thing you're doing. But it's also like doing an hour or 2 won't really affect you.
I can cast mending on it too.
Yeah.
Can't I?
You can do that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying if you wanted to start construction on like a new one or something like that, since you have a decent amount of parts at this point, I believe.
Not quite there yet.
Okay. And then
Almost.
there is a lot of scrap at this bazaar too that you could probably purchase.
Here's something I don't recall, but maybe it was in there. Can I deconstruct? I can deconstruct it, right? For a certain amount of.
Yeah, it gives you a decent amount. I don't recall
Is that the second time that's happened tonight?
No, but it's still funny.
Yeah, Asvan, we have some empty chairs right now, but one more will be filled. Rick's out for the night. He will be back next week, and we'll have 6 chairs full again.
He's out with his college frat.
So with his college friend. Not having him around makes it so I have to fix the cameras instead. Let me fix Michael. He was a little bit out of frame. That should do it. There you go. Alright, so anywho, you're at the bazaar. Thank you for the compliment on my haircut.
Oh, that's good. Just the beard, though. You need to have the beard. I think you're a beard guy.
I like my beard better. You weren't here when I explained what happened, but I was trying to just like trim off.
Oh,
it was like
you did me that one day.
Yeah.
When I put the guard right to the side of my face, and just went and I came in with a handlebar.
That was it. That was it. Except it cut off like a straight line through my mustache, and then I had to get rid of everything.
Yeah, you got to commit at that point.
Yeah, and then I had to get rid of my hair because it just looked really creepy.
You poor soul.
Yeah, it was a lot. It's been a week. Anywho,
I really miss Brittany, bitch.
that was fun. She'll be back.
Good.
Anyways, more shopping or any other stuff at this bazaar. You can get pretty much any of the standard adventuring gear, if there's anything in particular. There is plenty of scrapped armor and metals that you'd be able to use for constructing more of your arcane fellas.
Okay.
There would be enough for... I would say you'd probably be able to get a medium and a small, or like 2 or 3 smalls out of the material available to purchase.
I'll peruse the bazaar looking for any gold chains.
Okay, gold,
Or
just gold and...
Gold in general.
Yeah, gold in general.
Anything gold.
Does anyone have a dice tray I can use? Sweet, thank you. Everyone reaches over. All right.
Fucking brown nosers.
It's pretty good. Look at your dice that you gave me. I found it, by the way. Yours is the only one I have left.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I got you an
Is
apple.
that a new one? Let me see that.
This one?
What happened to your dice?
Oh, you got the same set.
No, this is my old set of DM dice. I
Tray
lost
here.
them.
You need dice too?
No, I have my old DM dice. I just didn't have it. I left them here. This will work. Thank you, sir.
The DM is rolled in my tray.
And I got an actual 20 in that tray.
I know, which means I'm probably
Yeah.
going to be freaking cursed.
Hopefully.
We're not cursed.
That's good news. Okay, yes, so they have a pretty large assortment of gold-looking stuff. You're not sure that it's real gold, but upon like going up, you see this kind of like tweaked out looking goblin who's selling it, and you're still not quite sure if it's like legit or not.
What is
it's
it?
like
A chain? Or
yeah,
what
there's golden chains. It looks like there is some stuff that clearly is painted gold, like it's like an off yellow paint that's not quite gold, and you know those ones are fake. But there's a couple that might look real.
I'll
Intimidate.
Is he like looking at me?
He has his back to you currently.
Hey, little guy.
Oh, hello.
How
You're
much for this
big.
one? And I grab the one.
He like touches your arm. Wow. Bet you could go crush that guy.
Which guy?
That one over there. You see this other kind of sketched out one that looks like it's like rummaging through a pile of junk in the corner.
How much for this?
That guy's head.
Just his head?
You can have. I'll take all of it.
Is anybody with me?
Or 100 gold.
100 gold.
I'm not giving you 100 gold for that.
Then that guy's head.
How many?
Breathing very heavily through his mouth.
Is the guy's back to me?
Oh yeah, the one that one is like he's dirty. He's all by himself in the corner. Nobody's paying attention. Nobody probably even cares. They're goblins.
I'll walk up to it and
Oh God. so many choices.
You have an advantage on this, by the way.
I rolled 2, and that's a 18 plus 7.
All right, you definitely hit this unaware goblin that's tweaking
And unarmored.
and unarmored. Roll me whatever you feel is appropriate. I'll let you decide.
8d6.
86. I'm really strong.
I did a total of
Yes. It's
yeah,
dead.
it's
So more than 4?
yeah, it was 12.
Okay.
Sure, it's more than 4.
Well, his strength modifier was enough to kill it. That's why I said roll whatever.
But I just want to make it as quiet and painless as possible.
All right, you just walk up. You just off with its head real quick. Do you bring him just the head, or do you bring him body and the head?
I leave the body in the corner and I kind of kick it under the rubble, like quietly, just under the rubble that he's going through, and then
You like turn around and you see him.
I bring the head back and I just drop it on the table. And I take the chain and I walk away.
Who has decent passive perception? Anything above like a 13?
Passive perception?
13.
Yeah, 13. You notice him. He like opens up that goblin's mouth and like pries out a tooth, and he has like a solid like diamond looking tooth, and he puts it in a jar behind his stand. And then
I see it.
Well, you said you walked away.
Yeah, I walked
yeah,
away.
yeah.
I walked
That's why I
away.
asked.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you would have just seen him do it if you stood around. But you
I
walked
just,
away.
yeah.
Yeah, and then he like puts it over there. He looks around. He runs over to the rubble, and he like you see him pull out the body, and then he goes to the meat market. You see him like it looks like he's bartering,
Bartering for the meat, yeah.
but his stall is left empty right now.
Hey, Garf. I want you to go over there and see that empty stall?
Yeah.
See the jar on the back shelf?
The one up there.
Yeah, go grab it and bring it to me.
Okay.
Wow. That was
He
easy.
literally listens to whatever he says. What's his stealth modifier if you happen to know?
It is +4.
+4? Alright, so you got a 5. He's walking over there. He wasn't really paying attention to the ground in front of him, and he didn't notice that there's a precariously laid like ring of loose chains that are like hold up with a bunch of little like coinage and stuff. Not coins, but like little jingle bits, cans. And he trips over it and makes a big rack. And you see the one over the goblin that was selling the body. He's like, oh, and he like starts running over there, and Garf just runs back to you.
Garf,
hold on. What's his dex modifier?
4.
Okay. He manages to get up quick enough to grab the jar, and then he just starts booking it with the jar back to you. And then the other one's like, oh, stop! And do you guys just run? What do you want to do?
Are we in the?
You're in
the I want to be in the posh room with the couches and shit.
Okay, yeah, you made it back
That's
there.
what-
You guys were in the bazaar looking at stores. Did you want to?
Yes, I will buy some parts when we get around to it at this point.
Okay, so right now you see this happening. What would you react to? Are you gonna do anything interesting?
I'm just gonna grab Garf by his hand and say, "Come on, boy, let's go." And then
Wait! Stop! And he's like coming after you, and then a bunch of people are just like crossing and kind of get in the way between you guys. And oh my god, it's you got a 4 on his perception check, and you lost track of the human and the goblin. One of the 2 humans in this place. Lost track of you guys.
Okay, we'll go back to the throne room or whatever it's called.
There you go.
Lucky day.
Yeah.
Good job, Garf.
And I call
need a
this one
bonus for
a
that.
giant's choice.
And for the record, I do pay Garf.
Oh, nice.
Currently, he earns 1/2 of 1%. Currently, he's got 2 gold pieces, 8 silver pieces, and 5 copper pieces.
And a diamond.
Solid.
Well, he hands you the jar.
Yeah, I'm gonna take
Oh
that.
shit! What's in the jar?
You
Oh,
open- Whoa, there's
And
more.
whatever else.
Yeah. So you open up the jar. There's a diamond tooth in it, which is much larger than a goblin's. It's probably was an ogre's tooth or something like that. Like it was thick. Probably worth a lot of gold to anybody who understands the value of a diamond. So yeah. Like, you don't know exactly what it is, but probably you'd guess at least 50 to 100 gold minimum. It's not like super well cut, but it's still cut. You also see inside there, there's various like dried like leaves and stuff like that. You're not sure exactly what it is. You like dig through a little bit. There's some other little gemstones. There's a very small ruby, only about 25 gold worth, but it's finely cut, but it's really small. And then you see about 3 platinum pieces. So about 30 gold worth of platinum.
That was a rich goblin.
Yeah, he was. Now
It's
he's
a
not.
local drug dealer.
Oh, where'd you get that stuff?
Hey, check it out. You know what a grill is? Yeah. And I tossed you the big tooth. In case you want to replace one of your tusks, you maybe lose it in combat or something.
You could probably make it work.
Thanks.
Might need to lose 2 teeth to fit it in, but that's a plausible thing in your line of work.
Doesn't have one gigantic.
I tell you what I'll do.
tusk and another regular one.
Who's got a rapier?
Who's got a rapier?
I've got a
I don't think
warhammer.
anybody has a rapier. if I'm being
I don't know
honest
if those
with
two
Small.
things would do the same. Would serve the same purpose.
you. Does Aramis have a?
I think he has a rapier and a whip, doesn't he?
He has a whip. I don't think he has a rapier.
He has a
He uses a
He's
He's
different.
got a.
He uses a long sword.
I want to gauge my ear and put the diamond.
Well,
I've got leather workers tools.
that would work.
Probably gotten all in there.
That's probably how-
Punch
yeah.
and heat.
That'd probably work. There's a sharp enough needle in there.
All
Punch
right.
it.
Give me I mean, ears are basically leather. Give me a leather worker check.
I mean, especially on this guy.
Because I'm so tough.
All right. We'll go dexterity or intelligence.
Dexterity.
You go. That's gonna be a. Let's see.
So more than 10?
Yes.
Okay. you're
Definitely.
good. Yeah, it's not that hard to pierce somebody's ear. Yeah. Your ear has a hole in it.
And then I will forcefully squeeze that tooth into that little hole till it spreads open.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I've done this before in real life.
Give me
See?
give me like a Constitution save.
Sure.
I hope his ear rips open.
It's basically what I'm trying to decide.
That'll be a 17.
All right. It's really uncomfortable. You
course.
take 1 point of cool damage. As you wedge a large diamond tooth in your ear.
So fucking cool. It hurts.
It hurts. There's blood on it. It'll probably get infected.
Take a little bit of the healing potion. Rub some healing potion around it.
Sure, why not? I mean,
It's the closest thing to like antiseptic that we have in
it's
D&D.
magical antiseptic, basically. Yeah, that'll work, I suppose. It was recently in a goblin's mouth without being cleaned before you shoved it in there. But you used a healing potion. We'll say that you used it quick enough to
Sure.
stop it eating disease.
You can keep track of that as you will the rest of this campaign.
Think about it. I'll think about it.
Could be any worse.
He falls in the
Like,
mud.
you know,
Oh
like,
no!
maybe
Make
you
a con
did, like-
save.
We'll see. It might turn into like a disadvantage on listening checks.
That's fine.
It's all red.
Now we're getting
gets
more
infected.
real life than anything here because I've had 16 ear surgeries my entire life.
Oh boy.
So it's gonna be really easy to roleplay this guy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Huh?
Huh?
Okay, I'm gonna head back out into the before we rest, and I'm gonna purchase some scraps parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to spend buy 200 gold worth of various parts.
Yeah,
if I can get a better deal than 200 for my 200, great. If not, not.
You mind?
You would,
Look, bud.
if you were trying to help him out.
Look for another diamond about the same size if you could.
I'll keep my eye open.
Could Shirley have been like performing this time?
Where would you like to be performing, in the room or
Center
out
of the
in open?
bazaar.
Bless you. Would you like
Bless
to
you.
clean a napkin?
Bless you.
Unless you
Yeah,
get
that'd be good.
Bless you. Yeah.
a third time.
There's pizza. If you
Oh, I'm a
Goes for the hat
You
trick.
can get some now if you want.
I'm alright, dude.
Um,
We had pizza for lunch at work. So it's like I
Is-
don't want to double up on it.
That's fair.
I appreciate it though.
Is the royal chamber still being used as a chamber? Royal
You
chamber?
guys are using it.
Yeah.
That's where we're gonna.
That's
Oh
where we're at.
no! I want to
You
perform.
killed everyone that was
Right.
inside there.
I want to perform in the bazaar.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. You're capable of doing that. While you're doing that, you manage to barter with them to get it down to the 200 gold price to be getting an actual fair deal. Because this place is already has pretty high markups in comparison. You feel like you know the value of stuff fairly well. And you have to fight like hell just to get it down to a reasonable
correct
price. You're probably almost still not getting as good of a deal as you could, but without having to make you roll because you have this guy who has high charisma, like that would probably be able to help you. Like you and all of your expertise in this field, you'd be more than all right.
Ooh, here's a few handy pieces over here.
Yeah. So just throughout your whole thing, you managed to get a fair deal, as fair as it can possibly be down here.
Working my way up for a heavy
Turret.
construct. Flanking bonus.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's also a medium-sized creature, which means he can make it a large and can grapple huge creatures.
I would like to peruse the bazaar for a hand crossbow.
You may certainly look.
I'm looking. What am I rolling? Or
I'm
what are you rolling?
You're able to find one. Hand crossbows remind me of the normal.
75 gold.
75?
In the PHP.
Yeah. You find one, and the goblin there, super cross-eyed fella, sitting there, doesn't notice you walk in front of him. He turns his head to look for something else, and then seems startled. Hey, what you doing here?
I'd like to look at your ranged weaponry. I see one right over there that seems to have caught my eye.
He looks over, just a little bit. And
Just
you see his
leaning
eyes,
back and forth, just trying to...
that's, that'll be
empty can.
200 gold.
Tell you what,
Trying to persuade himself.
I pull out 70 gold. I don't tell him that it's 70 gold, but I pull out 70 gold and I hand it to him.
Give me a deception check.
This is great.
I'm gonna give him disadvantage.
No! 3.
I gave him disadvantage and he got a 13 on it.
All of a sudden his eyes go.
He holds up the bag and for a second it looks like he's thinking about he's considering. He's like, that's only 70 gold.
Well, it's very nice gold.
Give me another deception check.
A 2.
You got a 3. Well,
I'm doing
nice
great.
gold or not, I think
gonna go over there for now.
More. Tell you what,
Alright, and I'll pull out...
200 gold, and you got yourself a deal.
Well, you know what this is, and I'm going to pull out 1 platinum piece. This is worth 10 times as much as that gold piece over there.
Man, this is an intelligent goblin. Yeah, but that's only 10 gold.
Well,
Who is teaching these
Are you
goblins?
giving me 200 or not?
unfortunately, no. Is there-
Go!
Excuse you.
Wasting my time.
Can I roll for my performance?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do 2. 1 for the drums and then 1 for the oration.
Alright. Hold on.
Okay, so the oration's gonna be 20.
Okay.
And the drums, damn, 7.
7. Okay, people like the drumming. It sounds really good. Nobody's paying attention to your words.
It was the other way around.
Huh?
Other way around. The oration was 20. The drums
sorry,
were 7.
I thought you said the... Okay. Everyone's like, just don't tell us the story. You just hear everyone
So I stopped playing the drums.
everyone just tells you to stop playing. They're more interested in listening to you tell the story of whatever it is, but nobody wants to hear you play those drums.
It's called A Giant's Dilemma. To eat or not to eat?
Do you come back to the posh room?
Not yet.
Okay. I'd actually, like, looking at my arsenal, I realize I'm 1 axe down.
You
and
are.
I'd like to go get and find. I'd like to go to the same goblin he did.
Okay, yeah, that's the same one selling pretty much any of the weaponry stuff.
Walk up.
You see him. He doesn't see you yet.
He's not gonna see me because I'm too wide.
Yeah, he can't tell. You just look like a green wall to him. He's just looking around. You're right in front of him. Doesn't pay you any attention.
Hand axes.
Whoa, what the hell?
Hand axes.
Whoa, I have those, yes. How much do you paying?
Depends. Let me see the product. While he's looking that way, is the hand crossbow within my reach?
I'm just over here, just like
Yeah, how tall are you?
tinkering on a little wind-up toy.
5'10". You'd have like a disadvantage sleight of hand check to see if you can get it. It's like just outside of your reach where you're gonna have to go a little bit further and a little bit quick. So it'd be, you think you can probably do it, and you think this guy has like some kind of disadvantage on perception checks.
I'm gonna go. No, the other one.
But the stained one?
Keep going. That's a 15.
15. All right, he got a 9. So
Okay.
you're able to snatch that. You also what was that? A 15?
15.
15. While you're there, you can go for broke, and there's another hand axe. It's just a little bit further over, and you can just try going for it again.
Ooh. That is a 7.
A 7. All right, you get the
Crossbow.
the
I got the
You got
crossbow.
that. You put
Okay.
that behind your back. As you're reaching over for the other one, he lifts his head up and like bumps his head on the back of your arm. He's like, whoa, wait,
I was stretching, man. Sorry, dude. I'm a little tight from the last fight. We fought a bunch of Kuatoa down on that last hallway over there.
Is that the one you want? He points at the one you're reaching at.
Yeah.
Grabs it, holds it in his hand. 80 gold.
It's at this point that I release the clockwork toy, and it smells like farts.
It doesn't change the general atmosphere of this bazaar whatsoever.
Like crazy farts. Like
Excuse me.
Del Taco after
left
like
a hole in
Taco
me.
Bell kind of farts.
That probably smells better than what this place originally, like it was kind of almost putrid in here when you walked in. It's a goblin bazaar that's selling rotting goblin meat to people.
True.
Tell you what, buddy. And I hold
Goblin meat.
3 platinum coins here and 2 platinum coins here. I'll give you 5 platinum coins for that hand axe.
How much did I ask? Sure, I don't remember what I asked for.
And I just turn around and walk away. Then I go back to the posh space, and
He
then
just looks confused.
we'll be back. I'm sure we'll have some more wares maybe to sell you.
He doesn't acknowledge it. He's just lost in thought. Alright. Is there anything else you guys would like to do in the Goblin Bazaar?
Sleep.
So you come back.
You guys have not done your rest yet. This was before that. Anything else? Alright, then we'll progress to the rest. So,
I'd like to.
is anybody doing watches besides having the robots on watch?
Do you come back?
Oh yeah.
Everybody's in the room.
I went back to the thing after I released the fart robot.
It smells better in here.
I came up on some good equipment, man. I got this really cool hand axe. I hustled the goblin for it. And then I saw this and I took it. I thought maybe this might come in handy for me just in case I try and do some ranged attacks. But, I'm not.
His
one
like
for ranged
hands too
attacks.
big.
Yeah.
It's trying to fit his fingers into the
It's
crossguard.
a hand crossbow, but it's like made for halflings.
It might be a little too small for my life, though. We'll see. And
Probably use your pinky.
I put it. Yeah, I put
You're
it.
holding it upside down.
I
Like,
put it back on my. I just put it back in my pack.
Tell you what,
What? I'm trying to sleep.
you know,
Hey, PA, can I look at that?
oh my,
Look at what?
the crossbow thing.
Look at it. There you go.
I wanted to hold it.
You didn't ask that.
Why are you being such a dick?
Because I can.
Take the crossbow. Hey, that's pretty cool. Kind of holding it just a little too close to the gnome's face. Yeah, man, I could see how you could use that. Maybe.
No, come in tight just in case I gotta make some ranged attacks.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna try and get some sleep.
Are you
One eye open because I hear.
you hear some tinkering happening? What are you doing?
I'm making just a little. It's like a little copper piece. That's all.
Okay.
Just tinkering on a little copper piece.
First watch.
Okay, so you're gonna watch, and are you gonna have your bear watch?
Oh yeah, Rivet's watching.
Right. Anyone else doing anything?
Sleeping.
Okay, I'm just sleeping.
I'll take last watch or whatever. So
Give me an active perception check.
Oh boy.
A 5.
5. Okay.
Rivet got a 6.
What languages does Rivet know?
He knows Gnomish and Dwarvish.
Okay, just wanted to know.
He knows my languages.
I know Dwarvish also.
Cool.
I think everybody took it this time because we didn't have anybody last time.
Or he knows Common, Gnomish, and Dwarvish, but yeah.
So then we'll go to second watch. Or you're doing second watch? Okay.
I know Giant also.
Good to know. Roll me an active perception check.
Me? Or him?
You're not on watch. You're sleeping.
That would be a 10.
Okay.
For second watch, that was 17 for Rivet.
All right. You said you're doing third.
I'll do third watch.
Okay. Give me an active perception check.
17.
Okay.
Common and orc.
There you go. So, first two watches, nothing really happens of interest. Stuff is going on. Randomly, shops close down while the keepers sleep in their shops and stuff like that. And then they wake up. It seems that there's not really a set time when anything's open. It's kind of just you sleep when nobody's talking to you. You're awake when somebody's around, type of a deal. Yeah, it's that kind of life for them. And you two, first and second watch, don't really notice anything of interest. It's kind of just straightforward. You do hear, however, you hear like a group of people passing through. It seems to be another adventuring party, perhaps, coming down from the level 1 area. Some younger people. They're probably not super well experienced, but you hear them chatting and stuff. You see a human female that has various holy symbols adorning some like chainmail and stuff with like a small buckler. You see this Goliath, different than your one that you're accustomed to, walking. He has a large wooden staff that's like crooked and stuff like that. He looks older, a little bit of a hunch to him. An eye that's completely like scarred over, walking past. On his shoulder, there's a small halfling male strumming what appears to be a small lute, and then behind them you see a tiefling male with slick black hair and horns that go down in front, like curve down like this. And he's walking in what appears to be like half plate armor. He has a great sword at his side that he's just kind of meandering past. They kind of glance over. They see the mechanical bear and you kind of leaning on the wall, just looking that direction.
I'm definitely looking at him. I'm not hiding. I'm not trying to hide.
Yeah, no, they all just kind of look at you. A couple of them give a nod. The halfling, not the halfling, the halfling on the shoulder of the Goliath, like, does a little, like, thing, like, a little minor illusion. You see, like, some sparks and stuff, just, like, being friendly type of a thing. Here's some other adventurers are down here going forward.
Which Do they pass through, or are they just in the
Yeah,
bazaar?
it looks like they're around the bazaar, but it looks like they're not staying anywhere. They're kind of not paying too much attention. They're just going. Looks like they're going some direction.
Just passing through, like.
Yeah. Just passing through.
So if I'm on the east side of the bazaar, correct? Standing at the door.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Are they heading?
They're heading south. Yeah.
Okay.
From north to south.
Okay.
They just continue on.
Very well. I
Gonna take our loot.
pull out the little hand crossbow while I'm there, and try and slide my pinky.
It's like uncomfortable, but you could probably make it work. You know, like twisting. Give me a dexterity check.
Fuck yeah.
Did you buy ammo?
Nope. Natural 1, baby.
Natural one.
Oh!
You're spinning it around back and forth. You accidentally, You accidentally spin it a little bit too hard. It flies off of your finger, goes in the air. You try catching it. As you're reaching for it, it like hits the tip of your finger. You should have paid attention in gym class as it clatters to the ground. Oof! It breaks as it clatters, and the right arm of the hand crossbow just snaps. And it's like, ooh.
I'll pick it up.
Wow. It's not a very clean cut.
Well, Rivet, it's a good thing I'm good with a nice big axe, isn't it?
Yeah, there's like bits of it scattered on the ground.
I'll pull the dustpan off Rivet.
Jaw opens up and dustpan comes out.
It's like a vacuum just sucks all the
Yep.
mouth.
Then I'll pick up everything and I'll just put it in a pouch, put it in my pack.
Put it in your pack. Okay. You have a broken hand crossbow.
Excellent.
Couldn't have worked out better.
Honestly, I don't think it could have.
You can fix the damn thing.
I know. I'm not worried about it.
But will you give it to him?
Probably not.
Probably not. Who knows?
The morning now comes. Nothing of particular interest besides what I explained to you happened during the third watch. You guys wake up feeling refreshed, gaining the full benefits of a good night's sleep.
Okay.
Health restored.
Hey,
Stuff.
looks like we're not alone down here. There was another group of adventurers that came down through and they're heading south.
Yeah. South, you said.
Yeah. You could ask Rivet. Rivet saw him too.
Rivet. Okay, Rivet.
Should have sent him down the Coatone Tunnel.
They didn't really say anything. Just they just passed through. It looked like they were pretty well off. There's 4 of them, I think. There was looked like a holy person, a large Goliath that looked fairly old.
How can you tell with those rock
A
heads?
tiefling like our friend Aramis, our friend Aramis.
Aramis?
She looks like a human now. I don't know.
Yeah, Aramis looks like a human now.
Hot
But yeah, very much so. But
I
you
mean,
see when
if
she
you're into
walked in
that
front of us, man, I got lost in those. Anyway, but yeah, they seem to be heading south. 4 solid adventurers. I mean, they looked a little young, but I mean, who knows Goliath age, right?
Well, we want to follow after them, or we want to go take our own path there.
I mean, I'm keen for whatever.
Well, what would we do if we follow them?
I don't
Depends
know.
on what they do to us.
Depends on what kills them.
Yeah, right?
He's got a point. They might take our loot.
Pull out the broken hand.
You have a loot? I thought you played the drum.
Hey,
Let's see if I understand the joke.
you think you could fix this for me?
I understand the
I
joke.
kind of slipped.
No, I don't
I
understand the
might.
joke. No, I
How
don't.
long do
Maybe.
you think it'll
Oh,
take?
you know what? I can fix that for you.
Oh, you can fix it? Oh, sweet, man. Thanks.
You know, have you got...
It'll take me about, say, a minute or so.
All right, that's
I've got a...
You kind of put the pieces there. A minute or so goes by. It takes you like almost 2 just because you had to like piece all the stuff. It's a little bit annoying. But you mend it back up.
Yeah, since we're all,
awesome. Appreciate it, man.
Don't
since
worry,
we're all
man.
helping each other out, I've got a lot of copper that's kind of weighing me down. Have you got change for silver?
I don't carry silver. Look at me.
I know. That's why I figured you would want to get rid of it.
I don't have
Yeah, he only takes the gold.
gold and
Oh, does he
platinum.
really?
Yeah.
You
That's been
legitimately
a thing
only
since we
take
got
whole-
together.
Completely forgot that
He's
fact.
nothing but gold.
Completely forgot that fact.
He's the friend who shows up to the party with only hundreds, and it's like, keep the change, I don't care. It's like, oh, it only costs $10. I don't want the small bills.
I don't want the small bills.
Oh my god.
Clutters up my inventory.
Oh, I just want to beat him up.
It's fine.
Nobody likes
I really like the mods you made of this. Well, I mean, you repaired it nicely, thank you.
Mods, huh?
Yeah, you look at it. Actually looks like it's better than it was before.
Is the trigger a little bit bigger?
Did you
I can do that, yeah.
you like broke it off and then just attached parts to make it
This is
so it's
almost
like
too
opens up?
mean.
Oh yeah, we're at the end of a long rest, right?
You are at the end of the long rest.
Hey, you've got a shield, right?
Yes.
Is it magical already?
Yes.
Oh, it's already magical. Never mind.
Can you make this hand crossbow magical?
It's
I mean, it's
I
cool.
could.
It's not. You could?
I could potentially.
Yeah. I'll give it to you for 50 gold.
I don't seem to have the funds with me.
Dude, what do you spend your money on?
Yeah.
Platinum, apparently.
What do you spend your platinum on?
Oh, everything. Like, I've spent on, like, healing potions. I've fucking spent it on, like, toolkits. I've fucking
Think
spent
about it.
on, like...
I may consider the magical weapon, but I'm going to go ahead and put this fine crossbow that our buddy prepared for me back in my pouch.
I have I've spent like $350 in parts, and I still have like almost 200 gold pieces.
What the fuck are dollars?
Did I say dollars? Oh, never mind.
Multiverse.
Gold
Multiverse.
pieces. Gold
Multiverse.
He's not from around here.
It's like those cowboys.
pieces. Space cowboy.
Space
All right,
cow.
so let's head.
South?
Is that our only choice?
So we went.
There's two different
we went
choices.
here. We haven't been here.
And we haven't been there.
So what you guys know is the water with the pump
Yes.
has there's nothing up there where you put your finger.
there not?
Yeah,
There's a
sorry.
whole nother room.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't see that. I thought that when I looked, it looked like it was scratched off. So the pump room has a direction that you didn't go. The one he just pointed out, and then south of the bazaar also has a different one. So there's three different places you guys have
Let's
way,
let's double
that
back
way,
to the Koatoa
direction.
tunnel, and then back that direction. We're not going to go down the tunnel. There's another hallway we can go down.
I mean, you could always try looting it. Never looted the Kotoa area.
I'm not a huge fan of rock lobster.
Okay.
So that's the direction I would like to go.
I'm concerned about the other adventurers.
Like how concerned? Like in what?
They
Then
might
we
take
should,
the
like-
loot that we should properly own ourselves.
So you're saying we should sneak up behind them and kill them?
Maybe. First, let's take account of their character.
It's an option.
By the way, when you ask me to be a dick, look at my flaw.
I have little respect for anyone.
That's fantastic. Fantabulous. I love it. I like it a lot.
If you guys want to go after the adventure group, we can.
It doesn't matter to me, man. This is one big maze.
I like corn.
Yeah.
Like the food or the band?
Yes.
I can process one, the other one I can't.
I don't want to know which is which.
My vote is this room.
All right, let's go to the first room I mentioned.
Okay.
Start walking towards the first room I
I
mentioned.
still am afraid.
All right, that's
Which
the one
is-
towards the Kuatoa.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
I've laid claim to the entire dungeon's item.
Invader!
Wait, this
Welcome.
isn't the place to watch football?
What's football?
Oh, we forgot
If by foot you mean hand and by ball you mean dice,
Because the
Hand dice.
Your neighbor
I love
down
that
the
sport.
street Is what has like a setup like here, but they're watching football. I'm like, oh, I'm
great.
playing D&D.
Hey, you know, teach
Bucks are
their
up
own.
17. Bucks are up 17-12, by the way, just in case you care. Those of you who
I have
in the
old
Twitterverse
Howard
or
on my
Twitchverse.
fantasy.
it's like golf, right? Lower score better.
Stop it.
The tight end for the
Stop.
Bucks, but he's on my bench. So
Yeah. All right. D&D.
yeah.
D&D.
All right. Are we dead yet?
Almost.
All right.
Or have we just been messing with the goblins?
Actually,
Literally.
we've been messing with the goblins and we've been messing with Rizzo.
Pretty much.
Man, Rizzo.
It's all
Rizzo Walter Muffin.
Rizzo Walter-Muffin here.
Oh god.
Wow, I feel terrible for doing that whole little RP there, but you know what?
Oh
It
no!
was good.
Look, Rizzo wouldn't stand up to. He's got a fucking 10 in charisma. That's it.
I have a -1.
No respect.
You intimidated
I have an
Rizzo.
Do you guys want to know what's down that place?
Yeah, sure,
Nice
absolutely.
haircut, Nathan.
It's a hallway.
It is a hallway.
It looks like it kind of loops around.
All right, so you start to proceed down that hallway that loops down.
Anybody want to make an active? Keep your eyes down on the ground, walls. Do your investigation thing
Wouldn't
with
matter
your
if I
tools.
tried.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. If we're walking down the hallway, I might as well keep an eye out for any interesting bits in the stonework that might say, tell me where a trap is.
Where's
Did you
the
get a long
door?
rest after the tour?
Yes.
Yeah, we
yeah,
just
we
got
did.
done
We
doing
just
the
finished a
walls.
long rest.
God.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's really good for you since you took the most percentage of your health.
You took the most BA damage.
You
Most
were
of
good
it
at
from
that.
him
Oh,
himself.
was our warding bond still up when I took it out?
No, that faded. That faded already. Luckily for him. Alright, what was your perception?
Haven't rolled a perception,
Awkward.
but was waiting for like if you wanted like an intelligence or a perception or something.
Yeah, it's just you're listening,
So,
right?
oh no, I'm looking at the like stonework and stuff.
Well,
He's
it's
checking for traps.
It looks
Yeah.
like the okay. Still perception.
Okay. Then that's gonna be a that's gonna be a 10 even.
10 even. All right, that's 10 even. Congratulations. You see stonework.
This place is definitely made out of rocks.
Yeah, it's pretty well done, I suppose. You know.
I've seen rocks like this before. Look, there's another one.
There's another one. No way.
Every now and again, I dab a little bit more potion around the ear.
Yeah, just to keep
Just
it.
keeping it clean.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Quick recap for both you and Betty, since Betty also just arrived.
Hello, Betty.
The gang got back from messing with, or from fighting a bunch of Kuatoa and the Rock Lobster God. They bought things from the Goblin Bazaar. They messed with the goblins, and he now has a diamond earring. Can you sit in one of those chairs, please? Either one. This one would be best we found, so you can stand.
Okay.
Yeah, because otherwise you're just never going to be on camera in that one. Because there's literally no camera facing that anymore.
Literally chopped the head off of somebody for.
Yeah, he chopped the head off of a goblin, just
For a
for
gold
payment
chain.
for a gold necklace.
Just for the gold.
Yeah,
Just for the gold.
yeah, it was that.
What's that alignment again?
It doesn't matter. So, anyways, it's pretty much all that happened. They
I
bought
was
stuff.
playing this.
They cut people's head off. They stole things. Just
Right. Because that's
your
definitely what
typical-
that half does.
typical fuckeries. Anywho, you notice stone, and eventually the stone ends at what is that? A wall.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun dun.
The wall right there? Where's the wall?
There's a door.
Oh.
Oh, there's no door.
There's no door?
The door's not on the map, and I'm a liar. It's a hallway that opens into a room. Do you see that?
I see that.
That's what you see.
I see a room. Guys, there's a room up ahead.
You know what? You don't see it, but you hear as you're approaching this haunting melody of music slowly being played.
I join in with my drums.
All right, you join in with your drums.
12.
You don't sound as good as this, but you sound better than like an average person could.
Should we start making wisdom saving first?
Yeah.
Not yet.
let's do that.
Do you enter the
ready.
room?
I mean,
This is as you're approaching the room. You hear this.
I'd like to look in before I enter.
All right, you look in. In the center of this room, you see what appears to be a harpsichord made out of complete, just all bones.
Is that like a harp?
It's
Yeah,
like a small piano.
Oh.
yeah.
Looks like a bard work.
A
And
piano, bone piano.
and it's just playing itself.
That's it.
Yeah.
all you see.
I would like to cast see invisibility.
You're gonna just cast that?
Yep. Just casting it.
You don't see any invisible creatures in this room.
Weird.
I will divine sense.
All right. You divine sense. What does that do?
It detects Fae, undead,
Give it to us.
Yeah, it's come
and
on.
demonic demons, Fae, devils, undead,
Celestial,
celestials.
fiend, or undead.
Within
You don't see any of
60 feet.
that. It's not hollowed ground or cursed ground.
What?
Double back. Anything else of
Um,
interest in the room? This is just that.
Well, I mean, that's all you initially
We can
saw.
see.
Let's see.
I'll go into the fucking room.
Yeah, no, since I don't
I'll
see
take,
anything,
I'll take
I'm
the corner and
walking
just
in.
start doing the perimeter.
Okay.
I'll walk in.
So when you finally enter the room, you're able to see the northern wall because it was parallel with you earlier. You can actually see it, but it seems that there's musical notes and stuff etched into the wall.
I'll go to the door here, right here, by the door.
All right.
I'll also be a coward.
Hey, it's called prudent self-preservation.
Look, I'm staying
Well.
with you.
I would like
Yake would like to play the chord.
well,
And you go to the harpsichord.
I would like to investigate the notes first.
Pluck a string randomly. Alright. Are you proficient with any musical instruments?
The recorder.
Okay.
Recorder.
3 blind mice.
If you would, you flick the thing and it makes noise. Like, even though it's made out of bone, it doesn't sound like it's made out of bone.
Ooh.
Upon hearing that, I'm
Anything else? You just did that once?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to investigate the notes on the wall.
Alright,
Just like-
give me an investigation check.
What are they made of? Are they just carved into the wall?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gertie.
Then I would like to use my
Could you play
masonry
this if
tools.
you saw
and see, like,
Das
I don't know,
Notes.
something. Let's see. I'm not there. I don't know what I see, but
You see
that's gonna be a fucking lot.
There's a
It's gonna be like 27.
No formal training.
These are clearly,
Musical.
like it's chiseled notes into a wall, and you see familiar, almost arcane ruins inscribed with the notes. It seems that they're related somehow.
You play
Does
music.
anybody know how to read music?
You play music, don't you?
No, I play the drums.
You actually
You-
can read music?
Can you read? Yeah. Can you
You
read
didn't play the harmonica. But
that? You know how to speak music, right?
This is way beyond me.
No.
You want to do something?
I can read it, but I
No,
never
I'm doing
played
full perimeter.
All right.
the harp.
I did a full perimeter in the room.
You did a full
It's a
perimeter.
piano.
Is there anything else? It's
Small
just the
Just
piano.
the,
It's
it's just
called
the
a
piano.
harpsichord.
Yeah, harpsichord and the notes on the wall.
Let's not waste time.
I mean,
Let's get.
it's familiar. You technically can read it. It is.
You two want to roll with me? I'm back at the door with you. You guys
But
want to roll with me? I'm
I
heading
wouldn't
out.
be able to play it on.
Well,
I mean, you wouldn't be able to
it'd
play it
good
quickly,
for
but you
shits and
could-
giggles to watch somebody play
You
this
could
music.
probably click
Fair.
the correct ones in order.
Just
Figure
the
out
notes?
where the
You think
notes
so?
are and then
Okay.
push the
I mean,
notes.
he can be able to.
His hands are too
Okay,
big to
I'll
have
try
learned
it.
any other
Like,
instrument than the
Nothing.
drum.
No game mechanics are stopping him from trying. Is what I'm saying.
Okay, I shall try to play the harpsichord.
Alright.
even
Like
though-
If you know what a C note sounds like, you could probably figure out what a C note is on a piano if you just pushed enough of the keys.
that will be a 6.
A 6.
Okay, here comes the funny part.
Yeah. All right.
Oh boy.
All right. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
My favorite thing.
Oh goodness.
That is my favorite thing.
I'm actually pretty good at those.
I hope you are.
I wonder if Garth knows how to play
My
it.
second favorite thing.
17.
St. Garth Bard. 17.
Yeah.
Hey, that's good. Nothing happens. You feel great. You feel like you almost had it. You almost wanna you feel like something cool will happen if you do it right though.
Oh, wait. Maybe if we give you a beat. 1.
All right.
Yeah, let's get our metronome going.
1, 2.
Nope.
I got a 10.
Well, you know
That's
how
good
to...
enough to do a.
Yeah, that's good
I
enough.
can tell the tempo.
Well,
I just,
I'll pull out the harmonica. I'm proficient.
With all of your assistance on that, you'll have
got a whole
advantage on
band
your
going.
performance check if you so wish.
Don't forget guidance.
okay. Guidance.
Oh, yeah, guidance.
Yeah. Oh. Feeling getting in tune with the music.
Yeah.
You have advantage, dog.
Oh,
You do have advantage
in the box.
in the box.
Okay. 12.
Well, that I'm going to need
Another constant.
another. If you would like, you can switch it to intelligence over charisma.
Oh God. A charisma saving throw.
No.
since
I'm
you're,
saying for your check,
Oh.
if your intelligence is higher, because you're trying to discern the
Trying to.
music notes, so you can use your intelligence if that's higher than charisma.
That would be a 13 then.
Okay. I'm gonna need another con save then.
Okay. Oof.
When he makes these con saves, do we see anything happening to him?
Natural 20.
Natural
Even
20.
with the invisibility?
Man, nope. You're feeling like you're. It's like as you're going, you're like working through. You're not quite there, but you're getting close. You guys keep trying. You're not sure what's gonna happen, but something clearly seems like it will happen if you get these right.
Okay, Yig's got this.
Come on.
At least one more try.
Come on, Amadeus.
I need a backdrop. Guidance.
DJ Shirley in the house. There we go. 2 17s.
There you go.
Dirty 22.
All right. With that, you manage to just like you start. You're slow. Then you recall the notes that you heard when you're walking in. And you're like, that probably was it. And you try working back from that first, and then suddenly, very slowly, you're getting it, and then you got it, and you're playing it, and it sounds great. And you're like, yes!
Ooh.
And then you guys hear like this weird cracking sound as the harpsichord splits in half.
Woo! You broke it! It's gonna take me like an hour to fix this with mending.
Yeah, there's a roll of paper in the center.
And my shillelagh goes up.
Your shillelagh's activated. Can you smack the paper?
No, I'm just scared.
You grab the paper. Give me a dex save. I'm just kidding.
Hilarious.
After those con saves?
After all those con
This is what you get for being late. No, I'm just kidding.
Just saves after saves.
saves after saves. All right, you get it. You open it up. You look at it. Hey, this. What is it called?
Ooh, it's fine paper, y'all.
You smell it. Hey, this is a raised dead spell scroll.
Oh, nice.
That's probably worth the potential huge amount of damage you could have taken from this.
Now we can save you if I kill you.
What?
No, it's like raised zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah, raised dead. I mean, you can still raise it.
yeah. It's just like,
It's not wrong. Yeah, but
When
I
Garth
have
dies.
I have a scroll of raised dead.
All right.
Those are worth a pretty penny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a person who's interested in buying spell scrolls from them. At top
You
value.
guys want to go back into the bazaar and then south to follow the adventurers?
Yeah.
alright, yeah. There's
So we'll
see if
double
they're
back
dead
to the
yet.
bazaar.
All right, you do know that there is a additional route south of the pump room.
Oh,
That you
We
would
could go that
you
way.
would walk past that first.
I think from where we stood in the pump room, we could see that it goes either right or
It does
left.
go right and left at the bottom.
So we could go through that room and then left to try and meet up with
yeah, let's do that.
pump room.
You guys,
Or
you guys,
the
you guys cool with
bazaar
that? So at
route.
least then we're clearing fog of war as we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna pump room
Water
goes
pump,
that
and
way.
then
just
hang
start
left at the
scratching
water
off.
pump.
There's a decent amount. There's some hallways and stuff after that. So
You're okay with your
D4.
D4? Yeah, okay.
well,
It's a sharp D4.
It starts
do you
like.
need more toothpicks?
I mean,
Five
more
D4, you see a big
meaning more than 0? Maybe.
All you have to do is ask.
Yeah,
sure.
This is a place that has at least one toothpick somewhere.
Some.
Sure. For those of you who don't know, we are using a map that is not showing anything currently. You're not in combat. You can hand it to me and I can show them if you want. Or, that works too. We're using a map that has been painted over with soap and black acrylic paint to make a scratch-off map.
Oh yeah.
It's over tape, so don't just put.
Gonna win this time. Gonna win this time. Gonna win this time.
Yeah, right.
Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies.
Yeah.
Stop!
You guys find that there is
There's a door.
through this.
Rock lobster.
I see a door.
Gloves of ogre strength.
No. There is a door
Yeah.
at the end of a short hallway after you turn left.
Is it an invisible door? Because then I
No,
would
it is a
definitely
very
say-
visible door.
Oh.
Unfortunately for your.
Is it
use of
celestial?
stealth.
You know,
Things
it
effect?
lasts an hour and it doesn't take concentration. I'm not too mad.
Okay.
So, well,
Might as well check it out, y'all.
yeah, we'll check it out. See, like, if it's like, I'm gonna check it and see if it's trapped with thieves' tools and going up
All right.
around
It
the
does look
side.
like every other door.
Guidance.
You know, using the thieves' tools, just kind of checking around the sides.
All right.
See, but that's how they get you. It looks like every other
Looks like
door.
every other door. But
I mean-
the dexterity saving throw.
It wouldn't be a very good trap if it didn't look like every other door. Just saying.
It's just my job to describe what the door looks like.
So
Be a terrible
that would
trap.
be a whatchamacallit plus a. That's 19.
19. You don't see any traps. It looks like it's clear.
All right.
It's unlocked. Yeah. You just open it up.
All right. And we see, or at least I see, since I'm at the
20
doorway.
by what is that? 50 foot.
What is that? A bedroom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this well-maintained workroom reeks of rotten flesh and ozone.
lovely.
Odd metal instruments designed for measuring what appears to be, based off of all of your scientific experiments, looks like lightning rods and other types of like electric measurement tools.
Incredible. Would I know what all of these things put together they would probably be trying to do?
Not immediately, just from looking at it, which is what I'm describing to you right now.
Yeah.
You see that there are loose scraps of parchment paper, many of them destroyed, crumpled up, a few of them in okay enough repair to maybe be written upon. And that you see what looks to be some just some rotting wood and other things in the corner of the room.
Okay. Is there any other like notes, like lab notes taken on the parchment?
Would you like to go check out the table?
Yeah.
As you approach the table, you look around, you notice there's most of the paper is just destroyed over time. However, you do find a single one that's, after flipping through a small stack of them, you do find one that has writing that's legible. Going through... you
Common,
see,
Gnomish, or Dwarvish?
It is in Common.
Okay.
Day 1. Hallister has granted me this abandoned copper mine in the arcane chambers. Finally, I have access to the components needed for my experience. Everything beyond that point is smudged and illegible.
He owns a copper mine.
Experiment. Huh?
So he needs a copper mine in order to...
This individual said that Hallister granted them access to this copper mine on whatever they called it, the arcane chambers.
Do I know the name Hallister?
You all know the name Hallister.
Mm-hmm.
It
I would
is
hope so.
it is the Mad
That's the Mad
Mage.
Mage.
Oh, it is the Mad Mage.
Yes.
Okay.
The Mad Mage has granted someone access to the copper mine on.
So he's still...
So
he's still kicking around somewhere.
The Mad Mage?
Yeah.
Mad Mage was
I don't know. Depends on how old this parchment is.
Well, it's not...
It looks
Right.
it looks like it's pretty old.
Oh,
Dated?
Does anybody have radiocarbon dating
Nothing-
spells?
Yeah.
So any other is there a doorway on the other end?
There's a hallway up at the top, it looks like.
Yeah, I'll go to the hallway.
I would like to investigate the table of trinkets, lightning rods, and other things to find anything useful.
All right.
Pretty much.
Between you two, with your previous experience, I won't make you roll anything. Although not serviceable now, this equipment was once probably some of the more advanced electrical equipment available, where it could be used. It's very rudimentary to what you're used to, but still more advanced than anything else you've seen in this realm. Whatever it was used for was, you're unsure. It looks almost Frankenstein-y.
So this equipment was used to make magic. Oh wait, that doesn't make sense in this dimension.
No, I more or less
made to make
understand.
technology.
Oh,
Well, the
You
first
hear an audible gasp from a random
that's
mouth.
quite interesting. I
Magic
dabbled
mouth.
a little bit in that. It's quite amazing stuff.
Is it taxable?
Is it taxable? This guy, he has his priorities straight.
Yeah, it's how much can I get for a university grant?
There's the hallway to the north. You said you're checking it out. You look down the hallway. It continues for about 10 feet and goes south. Just looking around the corner, it continues south for another
Looks like a T intersection.
40-ish feet, and there's there's that T intersection you see, but it also continues 40 feet past the T intersection, and then curves off again. But you do notice that there's a small hallway to another room. And like I said, you can be really liberal about scratching stuff off, so I don't have to be so precise with my descriptions. You can literally just show people.
I just feel bad when I accidentally uncover the wall of a secret
It's fine.
door.
Just it doesn't matter that much.
Because then I feel like I'm metagaming if I want to investigate in that area. It's like
You guys pretty much investigate every freaking door, so I'm not gonna be that picky about it.
Okay, so what are our choices here?
well,
A and B.
I was thinking Chinese. What does that mean?
Chinese.
Hey,
All right, so we're going to the first one.
All right. You walk through, and you enter a room that is odd to describe, but it's a 30 by 30 foot room. But the south eastern area has an expansion of about 10 feet square. On it, it looks weird, almost like an 8 that has a really small, I don't know, show them on the map.
What's that?
It's weird to describe. But you see that.
Like a snowman that fell over.
There's other stuff in this room. Let me describe that for you so you have an idea of what else is here.
Barrels.
Yep. There are 12 steel wooden barrels covered in dust resting against various walls.
Covered in dust.
They're
So
all-
no
they're
evidence
all
of fingerprints.
There's no fingerprints that you immediately see from just looking through. You do see that there is a hammock as well in this room, and I'm not sure if you scratched off enough, but at the end of that weird extension to the room, there's a door, and that one is different than the doors you normally see. This
I
one,
investigate!
This one is copper,
Ooh. I would like
very
to.
finely made.
I would like to investigate with Tinker's tools. Considering that the crazy lad guy was talking about a copper mine, he probably did something to this.
well, he sets himself up to get electrocuted.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to check out the barrels.
All right.
I'll stand. Oh yeah, I'm gonna just kind of stand in the center of the room.
I'll watch the door.
All right. Okay. Give me. Who wants to go first? Do you want to inspect the door first?
I'm checking the door.
All right. Since you said that first, we'll have you do that. You notice an audible hum as you approach, as you get next to the door. A very faint humming sound.
Well, let's see. Knowing something.
Get your rubber gloves on.
Rubber is a rare commodity in the Sword Coast. So you know what I'm going to do instead?
No, I do not.
I'm going to
You know what would be useful in this kind of circumstance? If somebody had like a, I don't know, tractor
floating
or something.
hand?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, strange.
Tell you what. If you could try to open the door with that floating hand,
Okay.
I would appreciate it.
And it has a door handle on it.
No, it is just a solid face of a door.
I'm going to try and use my tractor beam to push it open.
If it
All right.
pushes open
Well, I
10
don't know.
pounds of force. Who
So
knows?
your tractor beam hits against the side, and you see like a little bit of like it's disturbing some kind of field that's on it. Doesn't seem to be strong enough to open it. It's a pretty heavy door since it's made out of copper.
It looks like it's pretty heavy. But did you see that shimmering bit? That's some kind of Technology.
Oh my goodness. This is.
In my mind right now, I want to go warding bond and just fucking run at the door.
I'm sure Yake would love that.
Boom.
Good thing I can understand that.
Well, if we're gonna
Different character.
sit here for a bit, I don't think we are though.
Did you find anything with the barrels?
Not yet.
Yeah.
sorry.
Check out the barrels while I figure
Barrels.
this out.
Alright.
Do
Roll
this
me a d12.
Do I have one of those?
I got a couple of those.
That would be a 4.
Okay. You walk up to a barrel, and do you want to open it up or just look at it?
Well, first I'm going to look and see if I can ascertain is it what type of barrel it is. Does it look like a storage barrel?
It looks
Is
like a storage
food
barrel.
storage barrel.
Not food, not liquid. It's not super.
Not.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll go ahead and pop it.
Do you
open.
have a
If it's
staff?
got
Yeah, you pop open. It's not very difficult to open up. You look
mind
inside.
if
There's
I
a bunch of
borrow
copper
that
ore in
staff?
here,
Ah,
like a
It's
full
my
thing of
focus.
copper. A lot of it.
wow. Too heavy for me to carry.
Yes.
Just filled with copper.
So you can check out the other ones.
Sure.
Roll me a d12 if you're checking out another one, and reroll force.
3.
9.
Okay. So, at the same time, you're going to 2 different ones. You got a 9 and you got a 3?
3.
Okay. You go to yours, you pop it open, and this one is empty. You go to yours, you pop, whatever, do you have a crowbar? Yeah, you pop the crowbar in, and the barrel bursts open. This horrific looking creature seemed to have been jammed inside, and you gave enough pressure to release it. Around the room, several other of the barrels just spontaneously burst open. Roll it.
Yeah!
Roll it.
Here we go, baby!
Damn it!
That's an 11.
Ooh, Yake got a 16.
BA got a 21.
I have a 5.
Alright.
Dude, I can't roll over like a 10. So for initiative.
How many enemies are we gonna have? 2?
Just a
3?
single turn order of an enemy.
So
There's
enemy
multiple.
1.
There's enemy 1.
Oh,
Just enemy 1.
Okay. Alright, so I got a 21.
So 20s and up. 21. That's you.
Alright, next 15 to 20.
16.
Anybody else?
Yay.
10 to 15?
11.
10 for enemy 1.
Oh man. I wish I could ward him bottom before he does stuff.
Oh, if only I did that idea I was talking about.
Well, actually, it works out because you're still not getting hit till later, so.
Alright, 5
7.
to 10?
5.
7 for me, 5 for
As long as the enemy doesn't go before you.
Well, so we got me, Yake, Rizzo, enemy 1, Swingster. We're good.
Alright. So, it will be does it say it's a surprise round here?
Yay, we're not surprised.
I'll say it's not a surprise.
How many get the army men?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we have a battle map.
Yeah.
Dude, that you gotta change it too.
Yeah,
Yeah, you put me
3, 4.
put me over at that one.
Door. Where did I go?
Alright,
me
here's
right
6.
next to
Put
the,
them just scattered around one of them in
barrels.
front of the one you did had something, right?
He had the 3. Mine was empty.
Oh, okay.
So, on the
So
barrel
one there,
or-
and then on the barrel.
Okay.
Okay.
And then just put the other ones at random barrels. Just spread them around,
Except his, because it was empty.
except for the one in front of him. And we'll say one of the other empty ones.
The one to your right.
Doesn't
is the
matter which
copper
one you do. Just
We'll
say
say that.
There we go.
There you go.
That works.
Come on. I'm trying to spread them out, at least like a barrel between each of them.
Let me
Like,
switch over to the battle map. I have to do that since our the guy I had switching decided to go work and be successful. Jerk. Dick. What a dick. All right, and combat has begun.
all right.
Not for me.
It's okay.
I'm gonna move here,
Okay.
and I will. I was gonna hold my action for the fist bump because you're next.
You can still attack, and I can still fist bump you.
All right, we'll do that.
As long as you're
We'll do that. I will take.
You're a willing creature, right?
Let's go ahead and we're going to gamble on the first one, and I'm going to say Great Weapon Master, and I'm going to take a swing at the whatever this creature is in front of me.
Some ghoulish creature.
Ghoul. So Great Weapon Master.
Great Weapon Master.
That is a 18 on the die. That's a D20. Can't roll that one.
Did I center it okay?
Yeah, that's actually perfect.
Awesome.
So that is 22 points of damage on that attack.
All right. Nice. That looks bloody.
Second attack. Great Weapon Master.
Fucking knock it out!
That is a 14 on the die, so that is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Another 500 damage.
Cocked. Would you call that cocked?
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
All right. Let's just do four smacks before
So
we give up.
Yeah, because there's
16,
No, that doesn't do. It isn't as bad.
20
Okay.
points of damage on the second attack.
How much?
20.
20.
Yeah.
Dead.
Wow.
Oh,
Bonus action!
Oh, yeah.
You killed it!
Now I'll move to this one,
All right.
Another attack.
and bonus action, Great Weapon Master attack that one.
All right.
That is a
Hit?
15 on the die, so that's 17 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
For 21 points of damage.
All right. This also looks bloody now.
I have about 40
second win.
Action surge?
actions.
Do you
Oh,
want to
I
action
see.
surge?
If
How
you
am I
nail it,
feeling right
you
now?
get another bonus action.
I'm good.
Alright.
I want everybody else to play too.
You already used one bonus action.
Alright.
I would just get attack. I wouldn't get another bonus. Right?
No,
Yakers.
I give action and bonus for action surge because I like.
Well then, no. I'm
If
kidding.
you insist.
Well.
It's what's in the next room though. See?
You always use it on the little stuff.
Yeah.
This is the stuff to make you waste this,
Yeah,
and then the hard
yeah.
fights become much harder.
Let me cast on my 3rd level spells. No.
So Yake, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm going to move. Can I move diagonal to it and attack it?
I can't tell.
Don't
Across the-
don't worry about
across
it.
the corner of the wall. Like he's saying, like,
I can't see.
It's
So, like-
literally like cornered.
If it's a corner, you can't
Look
go
right over
through a corner.
Yeah, look at the map. You see him right there.
Yeah. No, you can't cut through a wall. You have to go around a wall.
Okay.
so like you would need to be like
There.
here, but you would take an
Provoke.
Yeah,
opportunity.
no. I'll
so
just
you could
I'll stay there and just cast Toll the Dead.
right here.
Yeah, the
Okay.
one that's been injured.
Here?
DC 14.
Move him.
No.
Move him. Yeah, right
Yeah,
there.
okay.
That's good. He's got
DC
it.
14 Wisdom save.
Probably failed. Let me check his wisdom. Yeah, he failed.
D12s, baby.
12.
D12 brothers.
D12 club.
D12?
Guy's only allowed to attack the same targets now. Is that-
Hell yeah, dude.
Nobody else is allowed to attack it unless it's with a spell that does D12 damage or attack.
That's
That's
Yeah,
4.
that's-
Only
that's
4.
more than 4.
That's more than
Okay.
4.
Remember, if it's
12.
more than 4, you're just
Okay.
playing with yourself.
15
Really? I thought
points
it
of-
was
That's
2.
3.
Oh.
I thought it was like 100.
15 points of necrotic.
50 points. You did
Wow!
50.
I did 21 points.
You did 21.
15.
This one looks almost dead.
Yeah, that is my. That's my. Yeah.
Okay. Anything? Okay. Rizzo.
All right.
Chorizo.
Get him, Malta Muffin.
Rizzo's gonna move right there, and then he's going to strike at this one right here with his whatchamacallit.
Super magical warhammer.
With
That's a
its
candy
hammer.
bar.
That's gonna be
50
You
damage.
did 12 to hit.
that's a 14 to hit.
You hit.
So then that's gonna be 8 points of bludgeoning damage, magical bludgeoning on this one, and
Deal it.
let's fucking do it again. That's gonna be a natural 1.
All right. Roll
And
a
minimum
D6.
damage.
Ooh,
It's D6.
you're right next
How
to
do you got a plus
BA.
8?
2.
2. What weapon are you using?
Warhammer.
Are you mounted on your?
No.
Okay. You trip and fall.
Sounds about right.
Well, use the other half of my movement to stand back up again.
Okay.
Yay!
There you go.
One of those.
And yeah, for real. And now I have 0 movement. And then Rivet will move there, and I'll use my bonus action to
Creature uses bonus too. Yeah.
He'll attack that one.
All right.
Advance.
Advantage! That's going to be a hit. You said 12, right? Then 8 plus 3 is 11.
You kill
Piercing!
it.
Yeah!
I was dead. It had 4 HP.
Alright, there we
I
go.
almost killed it.
That's that.
Awesome.
Enemy one.
My map takes a little longer to load than because it's still. I'm watching the stream to see the map.
That's where they start pulsating.
Okay. They're going to swarm the nearest creatures to them, so have them advantage on. Well, yeah, they'll just
Like
work
that?
for advantage. Yeah, that'll be fine. And they're going to start swiping inviting or just.
Oh no, McSwain.
Just swiping with their claws.
Swiper, no swiper.
Get gold.
This is against McSwain. That is only an 11 to hit, so that's gonna miss.
Swiper, no swiper.
Wow, that is 8 to hit, so that's going to miss.
What advantage?
And then 2 on. You can either have 1 attack me or
No, they're
advantage.
going against the advantage
Okay.
ones.
So that'd be Rizzo, 2 on Rizzo.
14 to hit against Rizzo, so that's probably
That's
gonna
a
miss
no.
pretty bad, and 7 against Rizzo, that's probably gonna miss against.
Oh, maybe. Let me think. No.
Yeah, so it looks like they're a little bit sore and tired from being stuck in these boxes for so
They
long.
gotta stretch a little bit.
I'm heartbroken that your shit got stolen,
Yeah.
but
It got stolen?
the dice you're rolling.
That's horseshit.
You know,
Yeah, if you're
I wouldn't
rolling
be.
his
I wouldn't be
actual
mad if you like made these your main dice.
I don't have them.
That's 2 natural 20s.
Yeah.
On that, the rock lobster.
Yeah, so it's next person's turn, the enemy's over.
Yeah, sorry. McSwain!
I drop my little plot right here.
Ribbity ribbot.
As a action, I'm going to activate it.
Activation.
As a, so then I'm going to have
Able McSwain, roll out.
Garf is going to attack this guy right here. Stabby stab
Get him, Garf!
for a 17 to hit.
Negative 12. Woo, Garf!
Oh, big damage.
For 10 points of damage.
Cool, can you point out which one you attacked? Okay.
What weapon does he have?
This is according to the strongholds and followers. He has a what would be either a short sword or the stronghold and followers. Look it up. I'll give you a real brief rundown. All followers have a special attack, which they have a specific dice for.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And it doesn't state what the specific weapon they're using is.
Yeah.
In this case, we're flavoring it like a short sword.
Short sword, yeah.
Because there's been plenty of those that you've seen.
I'd say he's using his fists.
Punching it.
He's not that strong.
Punch it right in.
So yes, he stabs him.
There you go. He stabs him, but good.
But good. There we go. That's it. Oh, and
Your
my
robot gets-
goes off.
yeah.
Ribbit.
For 18 to hit.
19 will hits.
I feel like Grundle should have been the piece playing.
That's kind of more of the kind
For
of
7, 8, 9 points of damage.
9 points. So that one's taken 19 so far. All right.
Bloody.
It's not quite. It's looking almost bloody.
Have about 40 HP at least.
Surge.
Somewhere almost-
Ballparking it,
It's
right?
dead, right?
Yeah, that's the
Mr.
rules.
41 points of damage.
Hey, sir, he gets to hit something.
It fell over and you took your finger off of it, so that's your
Okay.
move.
That's your move. That's how this works.
So he's dead now.
He's dead.
Nice. That hits.
Yeah,
Went for 12.
13 on the
yeah.
dice. Yeah.
Just need 12 to hit, so that's good.
Nice.
Hey, baby!
13 points for damage.
And that one's the uninjured one?
The one that in
Yeah,
front of
okay.
Riza. Yeah.
So it's been hit.
Second attack.
Kill
Smite
it.
it.
I hit for 9 points.
9 points? Alright. How much do you remember you did? Rizzo hit that one as well, right?
He did max
Nah.
damage. You did 13.
I missed on that one.
Oh, the bear hit. Yeah, I couldn't remember.
Oh wait, no,
No,
I
you
did.
hit-
No, I
you
hit.
hit
I
this
hit.
one
Yeah, I forgot.
For
I attacked it
13,
twice.
you rolled an 8 on your damage dice. You did max
Yeah.
damage.
Oh, okay. I thought you
first
attacked
one-
the one on the left or below you. It
This
was
one, no.
hard to see because when I
Yeah.
saw you point, it's like I'm looking
Sorry.
at it
I'm
sideways.
trying to-
The one,
clear your-
this one right here,
Line of sight there.
No, it's the
the
new
one that
camera
he's
stand.
attacking. So that one
Oh.
had 13 damage, and then this
Nice
one.
little subtle poke there. I didn't even notice.
Amazon basics.
Okay. That one looks almost dead.
Carbon fiber. You got one
I'll
more. You got
make
one more.
my butt attack.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, natural 20.
Smite it!
Smite house
It
rules.
doesn't have that much health, but it is the house rule.
You have to.
No, you don't.
So 6 plus 5, 13, 11.
11? That'll kill it.
This thing, after fighting Kuato, I don't even want to waste attacks on these things.
You're not worth it.
Shut the door behind us.
You guys are so
Let him
weird.
take off attacks and just walk away.
I'm gonna swivel right here
Okay.
and take 2 advantage Great Weapon Master attacks.
Alright, do it.
Let's just all make the same
14
character.
on the die.
His character.
Yes.
Just a bunch of BAs.
It's 15, 16.
They're all clones. Or they're all brothers with different mothers.
BA,
So
BB,
that's
BC.
18 damage on the first one.
We're all brothers with
about
different
the-
mothers.
Cool thing about the champion fighter
It
is that
was
it works
right
just as
there,
good
and
with
then
long
it
range
ticked over to a
weapons.
14 again,
Sharpshooter.
so that hits again
Alright.
for the same damage.
Okay.
So that was
looking almost
18.
dead.
So 2 18
Almost all
damage.
fighter classes work with ranged weapon. Even the
Yeah.
Battle Master.
Yake.
Especially the Battle Master.
Yake. Ring this motherfucker's bell.
Alright.
One in front of him looks almost dead.
Pity
Roughly,
his fool.
roughly 4 health, probably.
Yeah, I will,
Sneeze at it.
That's a fail on its part.
Yeah, D12.
oh
that's dead.
god. 7 and 8, 15 points in the
Alright, you shatter this one. As it crumbles from the weight of the bell.
Just imagine you're Toll the Dead being like a storefront bell where it's just like ding!
Ring for help, ring for service.
Man, then move me right next to BA.
Alright, then Rizzo's turn.
Here?
Alright.
No,
No,
The other side, okay. Oh, man, Rivet's gonna have to really work to get to him.
Yep, Rizzo.
Okay, so Rizzo waltz him up in here, bringing you the pain. Gonna move right. He's not gonna jump on the barrel. He's gonna move right
Okay,
there.
acrobatics.
Attack it.
Thought about it, yeah. Definitely attacking it for more than a 12, and that's gonna be 7 plus 5 is 12 magical bludgeoning.
Alright, boom. This one,
This one right here.
okay. Oh, that's a different one than earlier. Yeah,
Someone
that
else
one.
already hit.
No, sir, you
No,
killed the other
that's
one.
not-
Yeah,
okay.
the other.
Oh, it
Yeah,
hasn't
sorry,
been
killed
hit.
that one.
Yeah.
You see they Under Arcana, they just released Lurker of the Deep.
Oh, that was the Kraken one.
It's a new warlock.
It's more than 12. It's gonna be
Tentacles.
7 damage.
Alright, that one's taking about 20 right now.
Boom!
Yeah.
It's looking bloody.
And now it's Rivet's turn, so 10, 15, 20. Fucking.
To get
The
him.
barrel-
Rivet's gonna jump on the barrel!
That barrel was had a body in it, so the
It
barrel
did
was
its
already
broken.
crushed.
Yeah, so you're
Okay,
good.
so that barrel was
That barrel
destroyed.
was already destroyed by one of the ghouls.
Okay, in that case, it will just occupy that space.
Yeah.
Attack. Rivet, take a chomp!
You got a cut?
Take a bite out of crime.
You got a cut?
I do have a cut.
I do have a cut.
Thank you.
Nice.
That's gonna be more than 12.
Wow.
That's, fuck yeah, Rivet!
11.
Fucking 11 damage.
Alright, that one's looking almost dead.
Almost. That's that.
Cool. Goes to enemy 1. They're going to take their last futile attempts against McSwain because they're the only advantage attacks. Oh my god, a natural 20.
Oh
There you go.
no.
They exist for me still.
Oh no, it's starting up.
Uh,
Once you get one, they start multiplying.
hopefully.
It's cumulative.
That's how probability works. Ooh. That's not good for you. Not quite, but pretty close.
Yo, who else saw that Unearthed Arcana that was just a thinly veiled JoJo reference?
16
I heard about that.
slashing damage as this thing claws you really well.
16? Good
Yeah.
fucking God.
That's it. Cool.
Then it's going to
Oh boy.
attack again,
See.
but that's a 13, so that misses.
Yep.
And that's their turn.
BA does that with his offhand.
McSwain.
He does that to himself
Yeah.
with other people's weapons.
Okay, I'm gonna take out this guy right here, the guy we attacked before.
Alright,
Okay.
they're both looking almost dead.
He's gonna need
Fucking-
like a long
So
sword.
disadvantaged, pew pew pew.
Alright?
That's probably not gonna hit at a 9.
No.
Okay,
Con gear for
then
you.
Garf.
Carf.
19
Hit.
Oh boy, Garf.
Boom!
or 11, 12, 13 points of damage.
That'll kill whichever you shot at.
Damn.
Or attacked.
And then,
Snarf is like crazy.
yeah, but it doesn't get leveled, so it's really strong at the lower levels, but he'll kind of fade.
Plateau when
Tapes
we
on.
get higher.
Plateaus, you get higher. Garf, I'm sorry, the construct for a
12 is what you need?
13. 12.
Yeah.
Okay.
Activate.
Get in the box.
Oh, there you go.
There we go, 10.
10. That's just enough.
Nice.
Nice.
Shorty swings as it falls. to
Any
its
of the,
death.
You killed one of them at least.
any of the
Shorty uses his
barrels-
hunter's marrow.
There's a few barrels that are, so 6 of them bursted open.
We
You
searched
inspected
two.
3 of them, so there's 3 more that are.
Pop those open.
Well, actually, no, you
We
looked at
inspected
2, so
2.
there's 4
Pop
total
them
that are
open.
still closed.
Popping them open.
Out of those, there are 3 total that have copper in them. The other ones are empty.
You like copper, don't you?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, take all this.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
It's
Friggin-
copper ore, it's not copper of the money.
Oh. But we can get
Copper
It's a
or
barrel
what?
full.
A barrel full of copper ore.
we can get
Heavy.
Or what?
fetch a pretty penny off of these.
It would be difficult to move them.
Yeah.
Because they're like big chunks that you probably wouldn't really be able to fit in a backpack.
Who's got 20 plus strength?
Why did they put these weird creatures in the barrels?
Maybe they were trying to guard it
This.
from people
Smell
like us.
a faint scent of vinegar.
They were trying to pickle.
I have a
Fucking pickles.
quick question, and I mean, feel free to answer it any way you want. I have the 10-foot pole that I got back on level 1 from
Yeah.
the portal.
Yeah.
What was that made of?
Wood?
Perfect. I'm gonna try to open the door with the wooden 10-foot pole.
Okay. Is there anything else in this room? Just
Seems
want to make
like
sure
a-
you guys look through everything. There are the barrels,
There was a
the
hammock.
and a copper plate door. Okay.
And he's like,
My 10-foot pole out here.
Oh, I forgot I had this 10-foot pole as you pull it out of your Mary Poppins bag.
I honestly thought it was made of metal, so I kind of ruled it out.
No,
But I
it's
didn't
it's
write
wood.
it.
It's a wooden pole.
and he's
Gonna
a
mark
gnome,
that
so it
down
looks
for
even
later.
funnier.
Yeah. Strong enough to lift that thing?
I mean,
It's like awkward.
How high is
It's a
the
little- the ceiling would be probably like 20 feet.
Okay, he lucked out.
just
gets, like,
joust that
halfway.
door.
Give me
On
strength
top
check.
of rivet, I'm gonna joust the door.
Okay. give me a jousting check.
Oh, that's yeah.
Strength.
I'm gonna move away from the door.
Yeah.
I'll use. Can I use rivet strength?
Can
You can add his strength modifier to
hammock.
the roll.
can you
okay.
move me away from the
So
door?
then,
Yeah.
strength check. Here we go. So minus my strength plus
give me
his
some
strength.
cover,
That's gonna
give me
be
some
a
cover.
net plus 1.
I'm gonna
Alright.
cover my ear.
13.
13. That's enough.
All right.
So, you hit the door. It bursts open with the force between you and Rivet, and you continue into the room.
Yep.
Okay. Hold on. I wasn't expecting this exact scenario. How weird. I mean,
Yeah.
no,
Gibberling horrors.
Yeah. Wrong. Rivet's gone, and then I'm gone, and then I have to
Almost
roll.
like a certain individual.
Oh, this room is very pink.
That plays with magical.
Well, I don't know
All
quite
right,
what
give
that
me
means.
give me
Dungeon
1
creatures.
second while I
I thought you were gonna say like a saving throw, and I was just about to be like, "Well, here we go."
Oh, I mean that'll come. Just give me a
There's too
second.
many dice. I need to use the roller.
2 characters, 1 week.
Yeah, 2 of your characters in a week.
Oh,
Don't worry about it. I'm not mad.
I am because I was
I'd be
building
mad.
up the whole Jim Dark magic. Fucking,
Yeah.
It was like
You're building his
It's the
world
life of
up.
the DM.
You had this whole idea for him going
your
on.
arch nemesis is gonna be your boss.
We'll keep this battle map open. As you burst into the room, it is a what's that? 40 by 50-ish.
I have a feeling.
40 by 50-ish room.
3, 4, 5. Yeah.
It's flat. It kind of looks like it's like a disco room, but it's all copper. This whole room,
Oh,
covered in
shit.
copper.
The whole thing.
Yeah. As you were rushing in, it's kind of like hard to stop. It's like the Scooby-Doo. The
Hanna-Barbera sound effects.
yeah.
Trigger
You
like
notice-
every trap in the room.
Just want to make sure I'm doing all this right. Okay. You notice that in the center of a room is this metal floating skull with this crackling blue energy that is just idly sitting there. And then you also notices that there's this large humanoid shaped thing, except
Does it
probably
look
like 9 foot tall.
golem shaped?
A
Maybe?
fleshy-ish golem shaped.
Oh.
Hey, you
looks
better
very
crit that
familiar.
thing. Like,
Standing there, the skull moves
yeah, so
its vision towards you, and you see electrical crackling go through it. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
This isn't good. Flesh
Is
gold.
it like AoE, like me and Rivet both, or
Just Rivet, because Rivet's the one connected to the
So,
thing. Oh, it's Rivet's made of
skull.
metal. Give it. It's with disadvantage.
Blue skull. Flesh skull.
oh, he is the Iron Defender.
Aren't the
Alright.
flesh golems large?
So that's gonna be
No.
that's pretty good for
No.
disadvantage. That's gonna be a
They're
13 on the dexterity
Use this for the skull.
save.
Okay. Do you have a blue one?
What was it? Huh?
Blue one?
13
Since you said
for
it's blue.
Rivet.
Use the green one for the blue. For
And then, am I making
And
this
then we'll use
also?
this one.
You're getting his thing because you're on top.
Okay, so 13.
Hey, Asmon, thanks for continuing the sub. I gifted.
Yay!
Process that right after you said it.
What?
Thanks for when you gifted a sub.
Yeah, I
right?
gifted her a sub because
That's
she's
awesome.
always around. And
Yeah,
then,
no, I
and then
just
she
thought it was fun.
continued it. So that was really nice.
Oh,
of
she
her.
continued it.
Yeah, so she kept it.
I misunderstood that.
No, that was a genuine
I
thing.
totally 2019 that thing and heard what I wanted to hear out of it.
Yeah, that's a common thing. I understand. Can you draw the room if you?
He already did.
It's there.
It's there.
I just extended it from the old one.
Oh, I just couldn't see it on the map.
Yeah,
that's all.
it kind of gets out of the camera range.
Well, you don't need that room, but it's okay.
I mean, they're all in there, but
Joey, move the camera back.
taken in half.
Just leave it. It's all right. We'll do it. It's just a square.
But the
If you
fans
would-
can't see.
Hammock,
move
you
the
have to use
camera.
it.
I worked real hard on setting that up.
Make a charisma saving
annoying.
throw as you get teleported to the dimension.
Anyways, you rolled what now?
A 13.
A 13. Let's see what the typical save is for this. Hey, that's a success. Oh, that is a
Don't get
success.
my hopes up.
That is a success.
Wow!
So you take half
Half damage.
Nice. I like it when that happens.
And he's resistant, right?
No.
Nope.
Oh. So you only take 10 d6.
Is it lightning damage? Could I use my reaction to cast absorb elements right
It is
here?
lightning damage.
All right.
So
then
you
I'm-
can do such things.
I will do such
10,
thing.
10 lightning damage, reduced to 5. You can absorb half of it that's going to you, but you cannot absorb
Yeah,
the
Rivet will
half
still take the
that's
10.
going to Rivet.
Okay. So 10 half to. I'm sorry. Rivet.
So
takes
5, you get 2,
I get.
because you're absorbed the other half.
I'll take it.
For an
All right,
D6,
roll initiative.
Woo!
We can't keep her.
Nope.
Holy shit.
Nice initiative.
Yes!
Alright. 20 plus.
Enemy
20,
one and two.
enemy 1.
Okay.
So enemy 2 has a 2.
Alright, we'll just
Probably
leave it at the
put that
bottom.
at the bottom.
Yep,
where
it's already there.
it is. Perfect.
Already there.
You thought ahead.
I did.
There's a head on those shoulders.
15 to 20.
19.
Oh shit, Rizzo.
My dexterity
Who
is
are you?
a 14.
I have a 12. You go.
16.
60.
I got a 17. McSwain got a 16. And in the rear with the gear? In the rear with the gear.
I've been playing so much more StarCraft recently. Never played it before in my life. It's fun. I love
Rose
it.
eating.
It's a very fun game.
That's my favorite line. Rose eating.
I like
Okay.
the. I almost want to buy the cartoon thing for the cartoon.
It's
version.
so adorable. I don't have it, but I've seen like videos of it. Wow, it's so adorable. Love it. All right. Here we go.
Enemy 1. Make another dexterity saving throw.
Enemy 1's turn. Okay. The lightning skull continues doing whatever it's doing that's electrifying this floor.
Oh boy.
All right.
The rivet
Is that
die?
it?
That's all it does.
No, I'm on top of them, and I just don't want
Oh.
to mess around with it. So
I was like, God.
yeah.
Next, I can't
That's
see
it?
who's next. So
Oh, okay. So
Oh,
that.
sorry, Rizzo.
Rizzo.
Yeah.
At the start of your turn, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy. And then rivets with disadvantage. Okay.
Yeah, Rivet is doing it with disadvantage. You would also have disadvantage because you're wearing metal armor, but
Yeah.
you're not making a dex save because you're attached to a Rivet.
That's going to be a 12.
A 12. That's a failure.
Ah, shit! It's like his DC is a 13 or something.
How do you know?
Wait.
7 points of lightning damage.
Lightning damage. All right.
He could if he wants to use another spell slot.
Oh no, I'm still resistant to it from the because a whole turn hasn't passed.
Oh, it doesn't go away at the start of your turn?
No,
Okay,
Nice.
it's like
that's cool. I thought it was at the start of your turn it went away.
isn't it until the end of the turn?
I don't know, I've never used the spell. I don't know every spell by heart. Well, hey, for right now, it does. For some reason, it might become weaker later if that's not the case. But for right now, at the end of your turn.
Because like I
Yeah, we don't
still
need to
have the
look.
lightning damage from
Yeah.
the attack. So I
That
figured
makes
it was
sense.
the end
Yeah,
of
no.
the-
That makes
So-
total sense.
So you said the damage was 7.
7 lightning damage.
Okay, so
It takes
Rivet
all,
takes 7,
And you
and then I
take-
take
Until the start of
4,
your
3.
next-
3.
So
Till the
okay.
start of your next turn?
Yeah, so it would have gone off.
Oh, then it's 7.
Okay.
Okay,
Sorry.
then that's and that makes us.
Sorry.
You're sitting in Rick's chair.
Yeah, there you go.
Done.
It just comes with the chair.
Start naming my character.
Speaking of Rick, he just asked if anyone died yet. Currently,
I'm about to. Keep
Rizzo's
watching.
in
Hey.
a small copper room with a lightning skull and a flesh golem
On top of a metal bear.
on top of a metal bear, encased in metal armor
Yes.
With a big metal shield.
with a
Yes.
big metal shield.
This is a great situation. I'm attacking the fucking lightning skull.
Okay.
Are you
All
sure
right.
you don't want to run like
I
a
mean-
bitch
Maybe if I can get it to drop concentration,
Yeah.
that would be great.
in the metal room?
If it is
Potentially.
concentration.
I mean, it said it was doing something. So,
I've done what I can.
Yeah.
yeah.
Rizzo
There's
ain't
that.
no bitch.
Fucking. Yeah, actually, bonus action first. Absorb elements. I'm gonna do. Light up my hammer with thunder damage.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And. Attack!
Wouldn't it be lightning damage? That's
No.
the damage type
It's the
of.
damage type you absorb.
No, that's the absorb elements. I'm also doing arcane weapon.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you said
Yeah,
I heard you
absorb
say
elements.
you absorb elements.
Yeah, you
I'm
said-
sorry, I did say that.
That's why I
meant
was
arcane
confused.
weapon and lighting it up with the
Thunder.
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 So that's going to be a 17 to hit,
17 will hit.
and that's going to be 7 bludgeoning, 6 thunder, and 1 lightning.
Okay.
I'm sure it's a lightning skull. I'm sure it has resistances.
The lightning seems to not affect it.
Okay.
The thunder works on it like normal.
And then,
So-
oh, I'm sorry, not 7 magical bludgeoning. That would be 12 magical bludgeoning.
12 magical bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Okay.
6 thunder.
6 then.
So if that all works as
18.
normal, it's 18 total.
Everything besides the lightning.
Take the lightning out.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah, so that's,
Bye.
Bye. It's a d6 too.
yeah, so 18 damage
Okay.
on that attack. I'm fucking attack it again!
Thank you, Jake.
This time it's gonna be a 13 to hit.
13. Just. 13 just hits.
Does it look like it's rolling? Does it look like it's concentrating?
What's your passive perception while you're fighting this?
That's a 9?
9? Your passive perception's 9. You do not notice.
Okay, it's gonna be a fucking 12 plus what? 17.
17
Yeah.
damage. What was your first amount of damage you did?
18.
18? Okay, 18 plus 1. Alright. It's looking like you've done a pretty good amount of damage to this.
Bloodied.
Alright, so I use 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
Get
40.
you out of the copper room.
Yeah, and I'll take an opportunity attack and bounce.
I don't think it has any melee attacks.
That's even better.
Doesn't have Warcast?
It does now.
I'm out of the room.
Okay. You are out of the room.
Yay!
Yake.
Nick.
I'm going to... Let's see, how damaged do you look?
He looks.
I mean, I'm feeling like a 41 out of 50. Rivet's looking like a 24 out of 36. That's a very,
It's a weird scale.
it's a strange scale.
As I brush
yeah, I
past,
think so. I don't know. Yeah, probably. Especially if it's open, it's probably
Yeah,
mixed or
and
something
I'm
needs
going
to
to
be
cast
flat
Toll the
by
Dead on
time they get back to it.
14 wisdom save.
If it's not flat already.
Succeeds.
I'm okay with flat, I guess.
Alright, and that's my turn.
Alright.
Oh wait. 25.
Gotta get every inch.
Well, I want to be staggered in case it's trying to like
I'm up.
bolt us.
Alright, you're
What's
up.
going on over there? Yeah, 1, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Actually, we'll go 30 there.
Alright, that is actually just into the copper room.
Then I have
should
left it.
do you have enough movement to go one more space away?
No, I used all of it.
Okay, then you are unfortunately there still. I did not mention that. So now you see he's still in the copper room, you're not.
Getting electrocuted.
This is why I like gold. It doesn't really conduct that much electricity.
And it holds its value.
Yeah.
Well, you have certainly studied your metals.
Alright, that's your
Hey.
turn.
This might help you.
What's that?
It's this hand crossbow.
Wow, this would be great after a long rest.
Don't go into that room anymore, man. You might hurt yourself, dude.
All
A long
right.
6 seconds.
That's about 6 seconds.
And I will hold an attack.
It's an action to hand somebody something.
Okay, and then I will stand there and end my turn.
Stand there and look fucking beefy.
Yeah.
McSwain!
He just
You
stands up.
hear
looks at
crackling, you smell some burnt ozone.
Smells like technology. That's my turn.
Oh, God.
Siri. You smell the same thing.
it. Use half my movement to
You
get
smell
out of the
technology.
hammock.
You get out of the hammock. As you get out, a piece of paper falls to the ground.
Ooh.
It's free action, pick things up, right?
It's free action to pick something up. You wouldn't be looking at it though. You just
just
like
go
grab it
inspect.
and go type of a thing. You're not.
Yeah,
it's an
that's what I
accident.
want to do. Just grab it and go. So 1, 2,
Still moving. Looking.
3, and that's it. Oh, and then look, because I haven't used my action.
Look down the hallway.
No,
No, look at the paper.
Oh, you look at the paper.
You look at it, it's
It says don't enter the copper.
day 3. I no longer trust the other apprentices. What they see as mysticism, I know to be science. I can't stand their incantations and their mutterings any longer. If any of them try to intrude on my laboratory again, they'll be in for a truly shocking surprise.
So he's saying that they were blinded by science?
No,
I think what he's
they
saying
were
is if I tried to
mysticism.
detect
He wants to
magic,
be
it probably would
science.
have failed.
He was blinded by science.
He was-
Whatever, I made the joke, that's what matters.
Yeah.
Enemy 2.
Enemy two. Enemy two.
Really
He's going to.
Is he close to the skull or was he in a
He'd probably be like 10 feet from the skull. He's protecting the skull.
Oh,
That's
Yeah, it was
you mean
not
from
even.
the short short guy that ran in and bludgeoned it a few times.
Yeah, it just kind of saw you do that. It was like, and it was really slow to reacting. But it's going to use its movement. It's got, how much does this have? I think it's 30 feet. Yeah, it's going to move 30 feet towards the nearest enemy.
5,
That's
10,
in the.
15,
there you go.
20.
Yeah, he'll stop right there and still in the copper. And he's going to attack.
Still in the
He's going to attack.
power pool.
I don't know if he's going to attack Rizzo or the bear because he's. The bear didn't attack, right? Just you?
No, the bear didn't attack.
Then he's going to attack you.
All right.
I rolled with advantage for some reason, but they're the same number, so it doesn't matter.
You know,
So,
fair.
2 18s. Plus.
Total?
No, plus stuff.
Plus numbers.
Plus a lot.
Plus 1. Right?
It's a golem.
Plus
it's probably
7.
going to be. Yeah.
I think that hits.
Maybe.
shield.
Not, I wish.
Want to borrow mine?
That was good. It's alright. It's only 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's not like he took a
Alright.
bunch of damage
It's
earlier.
not like I have to make a concentration check or anything and fail it. Yeah, you know.
24 to hit.
How it
Yeah,
does.
it
So the first damage was how much?
9.
It was 9
It was
damage?
9.
Okay.
Then 24 to hit
It's gonna be 2.
for 14.
And that's gonna be that's gonna be a lot more.
Oh, that was the damage.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the damage.
Wait, that wasn't your attack?
Yeah, no, that was the
Alright, so
damage.
yeah. As I cough up a little bit of blood. Looking bloody.
And just started. That's it.
Yeah. Well, that's that. While this is going, we have a
Just so
new
you
person
know.
in the chat. I'm just gonna go quick.
There you go.
Quick thing. They specifically asked for a gist of what's going on. So since we're about to go to the top round, I'll just do a quick thing. Hi, we're playing Dungeon of the Mad Mage. We have normally 7 players. One of them's out for school for this semester. One of them's gone working tonight. So we're down to just these 5 lovely players.
You know, like a reasonably sized adventuring group.
Yes. We have 2 custom classes in play right now in the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. We have one person playing the Artificer.
Brody.
And then that's Brody.
Looking forward to that November release of Eberron.
Yep.
Oh
That's
yeah.
Yeah, he has the most recent Unearthed Arcana version. And then we have a custom class that I made myself called an Arcane Tinkerer, similar in general scope to an Artificer, but more like a tower defense player than if I could think of it.
You're good.
Put stuff out.
I drop a lot of little constructs around.
Yeah.
And they do different things.
Yeah, Necromancer.
Yeah, Necromancer.
that's a
there
good-
you go.
that's a good shit.
I should call it that instead.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll think about it. I mean,
Mechanomancer.
Mechanomancer.
Yeah, mechanical.
Ooh.
And he's playing
I like
that,
that rolls off the tongue really
We're
nicely.
doing- yeah, it sounds nice. So that's the gist of the classes and everything. Just like give a quick character and class if you want.
I am playing a half-orc fighter named B.A., Bad Attitude, or Bosco Baracus, and I kill shit with a big giant axe. And my name is Zach, for those of you who don't know me.
Everyone knows your class.
My character. Okay, so my name is Brody, and I'm playing Rizzo Waltemuffin, a entrepreneur, or at least he likes to think so. He mostly spends his time in the workshop.
He was working in a lab late one night.
As Rizzo does every night. Yeah.
My name's Michael. I'm playing Abel McSwain, the Tinkerer class that Nate made up. And I'm kind of flavoring him a little bit differently. He's actually a time dimension hopper. Refers to himself as a space cowboy.
Who?
And he's got a laser pistol and little robots. It's flavored differently, but it still uses all the D&D rules.
I'm surety. Oh, I'm Ken.
I feel like that every time we announce characters, he always like announces himself as the character first. He's like, "Wait, no, I'm playing Ken."
Super deep into it.
Yeah.
Surety Gind. He's human, but he's a sorcerer giant soul using Hill Giant, which gets me
Big chin,
Big Chin.
Crimson Chin.
And Shillelagh as a sorcerer cantrip. And then the next 5 levels or whatever now are in Paladin, Oath of Vengeance.
Can't smite.
You can smite.
Yeah.
And then
My name's Terry. I'm playing Yake Vas State Furnham, who aspires to be a tax auditor.
Faerun's first tax auditor.
He is a life cleric, and he loves blessing and laying down the audits.
Life insurance cleric.
And I'm
like
Nathan.
it.
I'm the DM. I'm running it. We've been playing for a while and decided to stream modules and stuff because it's fun.
We want to be
fun. Yeah,
angry at technology.
Yeah, we get angry at technology a lot.
Can we like?
So yeah, that's the gist of it. We're
I'm
we're actually
definitely
not that
angry
far
at
in.
technology right now.
Yes, we are. If you don't know, Dungeon of the Mad Mage is an official book that you can buy that has the entire campaign going through. It starts at 5th level, goes all the way to 20th, and these fellows are at 6th level. So we pretty much just started, as you can see. This is only session 7. So anyways, without further ado, let's get back into it. At the top of the round, it is the skulls. Enemy 1. It
Fingers
is
gonna fucking kill us all.
seeing
Let's get
that
that
you
lightning
guys
bolt.
are outside mostly of the thing. It's going.
He's still in the
It's
car.
going
Almost
to.
out.
It's going to move 5 feet to the side, and
Wait.
every to the right. You had it right. Yeah.
Making
so
that deck save.
yeah,
Here we
straight
go.
line through all of you guys.
As
Give
we
me
get
a dex
fucking
saving throw.
Bolted.
Anybody wearing metal has disadvantage.
Oh boy.
Breastplate.
That's metal.
That's metal.
Gold. I had everything else in.
I don't know why I was rolling dice. I just
Wow, that's a lot of fails.
Nice. And that was for me.
DC 13 dex save.
Nice.
And here's for Rivet.
And that's a
DC
fail.
what?
Rivet
13.
fails too.
Oh yeah, I got
All right.
a 20. No, 21.
Okay.
Sub 10.
Sub 10. If you
Terry rolled a 1.
less than 13, you'll take full damage, which is 5.
Oof.
Oh, it's a. I just forgot Grundle's name for like half a second. It's a Grundle lightning
It's
bolt.
a Grundle lightning bolt.
I was so
Total
ready.
So I take 2,
You take 2.
3.
It's ready to die.
Right.
No, I was so ready to freaking cast another absorb elements just to
Oh.
save my ass.
Yeah, no, it
I
was
need
a
to.
really weak one. You got lucky,
Okay.
and it's going to move over out of vision from you guys. So just move it
Like
in. Yeah.
way over.
Yeah,
I mean I can still
many-
see
how many
it
feet?
kind of.
So it can't see you diagonally, so it can't see you.
Wait, you have resistance.
No. Who? Why?
Why? You didn't warding bond.
You didn't
me.
wording bond him.
How do you take 2?
You
I
took
made
2
the
because
save.
you made the save.
Oh,
I rolled
Yeah.
a 21 on my save.
you would have taken just 1
No. Because 5 halved is 2.
and no resistance.
Why does he have resistance?
I'm
If
saying
he would have
if
warding
yeah.
bonded me, but he didn't.
He did not. Rizo, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna step.
Get out of the way!
At the start of your turn, you don't have to do anything because it didn't use its action to keep the floor electrocuted. The floor no longer has that hum to it.
Took out its concentration.
Not necessarily. I mean,
Sure.
yeah, we should all line up to next to it so that way.
The more you line up, the
to do
less
that.
they'll using that, I guess.
Yeah. All right. So everybody, conga. Oh, fuck. All right. I don't want to take a fucking opportunity attack unless I just fucking disengage.
I'm like,
You know what?
it's right there!
Disengage with Rivet. Yeah.
Fucking. Oh yeah. Fuck. Yeah. You know what? That's what Rivet's for. Since I'm mounted on him, I'm gonna attack him twice.
Okay.
I just won't use. That's gonna be a 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
All right.
I feel like that was 10 more than you needed to hit this thing.
Cool. That's gonna be
Buddy.
11 thunder.
Feeling juicy. Feeling
Or 11. Oh, magical bludgeoning and thunder.
Okay.
So 11 total. And then second attack. Yeah, there's more. Oh!
Natural.
I'm gonna be
20.
fucking
Smite that bitch.
yeah, fucking arcane
roll.
jolt this motherfucker.
Okay. What's Arcane Jolt do?
It's like a smite. It's 2d4 smite pretty much.
But
That I
what's the
can-
damage type?
Oh, it's force.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quiet.
Characters learn.
Yeah.
I've
Oh,
learned so much more about
Lots
this
of
game
damage.
since becoming a
Also a 1 on the d8. Ugh,
wait,
could've been
you
so
rolled
much
a
better.
6.
Yeah, it's nice. All right, so 12, 14. That's gonna be 22. 28 plus 5 is gonna be 33
33
total on that
Alright.
shot.
That seems pretty good.
And then Rivet will, as bonus action, disengage 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Help!
Okay. Yay.
All right.
What?
Okay.
What? You looked up from your paper.
I'm going to slide by Baracus. 5, 10, 15, 20. And as I'm sliding by, I'm laying out my hand. Wording bond. And
Yeah.
get ready to give him advantage to this goal. That's my action.
And then 2 is a 1 AC? It's 1
Yes,
AC,
1
right?
AC and plus 1 to all your saving throws.
And then half damage.
Half that resistance to everything.
Alright, is that your turn? I will take
Do it.
5 feet forward.
Just
Okay,
one gigantic step
Standing on
forward.
copper.
I know.
For mankind.
I'm well aware. I'm okay with standing on copper right now.
That's good. I'm glad you're happy with that.
Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
Contemplating life
First attack. That is going to be a 16 to hit.
Yep.
full.
16 damage on the first one.
You don't have the thing to reroll 1s and 2s?
Next level.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Second attack, Great Weapon Master. Same, 16 to hit. We're going to roll the Herodric D12 in the box, maybe. There you go. That's 25 damage.
Okay.
Action Surge. I'm going to take 2 more swings at it. Great Weapon Master, both of them.
It's looking like it might be bloodied by now.
That is going to be a 13
Okay.
to hit.
It's got 9 AC.
Yeah, 9 AC.
Okay, that is 18, 22 points of damage.
All right.
Great weapon master.
I already said it, and that's a crit.
Hey!
Double crit.
Hey! 1919, baby!
Nice. that
Champion
gives you the bonus
fighters.
action.
Does he get, like, extra attack?
No.
No.
He
So,
his
super
extra
crit.
attack still has bonus action.
I know.
Nothing
I just
doubled.
Come on, if you're gonna hit it 4 times, you gotta use.
Yeah, you only get 4, so make them count. There you go. That's your last one. You hit it 3 other times earlier.
Still cocked.
You got to
I gotta
reroll
just
it.
re-roll it.
Yeah.
That's all right.
So close to being a 12.
I know the feeling.
5, 10, 24 points of damage, plus an additional d12, which is only 4, so that's
28.
28. And then, are you going to give me the additional attack?
You have your bonus action still.
Okay. Well, I used Action Surge, but
Yeah,
remember.
but I make.
Same thing, Great Weapon Master. That hits for. Fuck me, man.
Yeah, fuck you and your forest.
17 points of damage.
17 points of damage.
Yes.
Fuck me and doing like almost 100 points of damage.
This thing looks rough. Very, very.
And
rough.
I yell at it grommishly.
All right.
Language of the gods. You did it,
You did a massive number on this. BA is done. McFrame.
Can you still stealth the flesh golem?
Help!
Now,
Into the
I'm
crushed
going to
barrel
ask
remains.
everybody not to metagame. Dropping my construct right here.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to activate it,
Okay.
and it is going to shoot at the flesh golem with a bolt of electricity.
Yep. I've been.
Oh, we know.
Oh, with a 14 to hit,
That'll hit.
or
Oh, good.
only 4 points.
Okay.
Healed 4 of them.
Look, you guys see the lightning for the first time hit this creature, and it looks like a lot of the gashes you did got seared shut.
Now, will I see that from this distance?
What's your passive?
13.
Not quite. That's pretty fine detailing, even
Really?
with how
You got
it's the
BA
smaller
standing
cuts.
in-
If it was more damage, you might have been able to. Yeah. All right. Surety.
Do I notice it got healed?
What's your passive?
Standing next to it?
13.
13.
Of course.
You saw what I described as it looked like it got seared shut a little bit.
Don't do that!
What? Kill it!
Yeah, don't do that.
First attack.
That was amazing. I love that.
Hits.
Probably does.
12 on the dice.
Yeah, it's a 9.
For 11 points of damage.
All right.
Magical bludgeoning.
Magical.
Magical bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning. So, how do you want to kill it? You left it with 4 HP.
Wait, even after you healed it, you killed it?
Yeah, you only healed it for 4.
I want to does it have a gut? Or is it
Yeah, it has a gut.
I want to hit it in the gut like a downward stroke.
Okay.
So the guts just kind of plop out beneath its legs.
So you shillelagh its stomach
Like a gut baby.
and just smash it open, and a bunch of
would've
just
killed it had I hit that
grossness
12.
and
Fucking
ichor
son of a bitch.
pours out.
You could have re-rolled that.
Pretty good.
Next level.
Yep.
I moved
Or-
5.
If that would have been if that 12, that would have been it.
That would have been it.
And then I'll take a 5-step foot back.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right.
Enemy
30. Enemy 2 is
Dead.
dead. Enemy 1.
Enemy 1 sees fresh meat.
Oh god. I'm gonna take double damage.
Okay.
Yeah. Disadvantage on everything because
Yep.
just cause. I mean, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I'm fine.
We have a raised dead scroll on your corpse.
Yeah, you'll be fine. It's going to use its movement to try to get into the most advantageous
how much
line
does he have?
again. Huh?
How much does he have?
Like 40 feet of flying. No. It's not getting into
gonna go
melee. It's using a ranged beam spell attack.
There you go.
I think move it if it can. Another 5 over.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Where do you want to go? If you go here, you can get. If you go here, you can get all 3 of us.
I think I could get more if I do one to the right.
Oh, you might even hit Abel.
Yeah,
I do
you
one to
could-
the right. I think I can hit. Oh, wait, no, actually, I think right there he can hit everyone.
Yeah.
Go back to where he was. Yeah, everyone's
Gerp.
within. Everyone besides McSwain.
Oh.
And Rizzo. Rizzo's out
Rizzo
of line of
looks like
sight.
he's within 5 of that line. If it like even touches his square,
Yeah.
kind of a
Because
thing.
it's 5 foot.
All right.
It's a 5 foot wide beam,
Yeah.
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 and it goes like 100 feet.
Maybe not McSwain?
It doesn't hit McSwain.
Yeah,
So everyone
McSwain.
besides McSwain, give me a dexterity saving throw. If you're wearing metal, it's disadvantage.
Yep.
Wearing, so like if you're holding a sword, I don't think that.
22.
What save? Dex?
Dex.
I wish it was advantage because I rolled a nat 20 and it's
11.
11. All right.
I'll choose to pass it with my legendary action. Don't tell him.
No.
Zap us already.
Oh, I've been using the wrong. I wasn't actually even using lightning bolt originally. I was using something else.
Lightning bolt is.
Oh, lightning bolt's
yeah, it's
way
like-
worse.
Yeah, I only
it's like
did 3d6 because that's what the floor damage.
Oh, God!
Yeah, let me
8 to 10,
do.
I think.
I think it's something.
60,
Oh, it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, no.
70d10.
It's fireball, but a lightning.
Yeah, I was
86.
wondering, I was thinking,
Yeah,
like,
no,
it
you-
must be something other than lightning bolt because you
Yeah.
only rolled 5 damage, which is literally impossible.
Yeah, no, I made a mistake and you guys got lucky.
Bullshit Grundle Firebolt. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Should have been better.
It should have been better.
All right. So that's 14 so far.
So I would like to use my reaction to absorb the elements.
Can do that.
You can do that.
Just let him finish the damage.
So I don't go unconscious.
26 plus 31 points of lightning
It
damage.
doesn't matter if I use it or not. I will go
shit.
unconscious.
31 points of lightning damage to everybody in that line besides McSwain if they failed.
So
I did who
I
fails.
made the save.
Hold.
Okay, well, you can go first because this
Okay.
is for Garth.
Okay.
I made the save.
Yeah.
And I'm resistant.
Okay.
So you have.
You made the save and
16.
you're resistant? Oh, because of
warding bond. 16, 8.
So you take a 4th damage.
So
You take
it'd be 8.
so
It'd be
what?
15.
So
7 or 8.
31 is 15. So you take 15 additional lightning.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I know.
And then another. Then I have that.
So
again.
then you have. So you're at
7.
you're at 7.
Okay.
You took 7. You took whatever. Did you take? Did you fail? So
I took
31
Plus
plus
mine.
5, so 46 points of lightning damage to you. You
Okay.
didn't take anything.
I didn't take anything.
But-
my construct passed, so half. What would be half?
15.
15.
15.
Okay, so the construct is still up.
Okay.
Now here's the interesting thing. What is the average damage for the spell?
Oh yeah, because that's
'Cause we're gonna use Matt Colville's.
yeah, we're using that. What does anyone know what the average? I think it's like 20.
6 would be 3.5 times 8 is 24, 28.
28.
28 would be the average.
That
or
would be the
28 would be
average.
half.
That would be the
That
average.
average 28. Okay, so half of that would be 14, and he passes. Garf takes damage, but not enough to knock him out.
All right. Yeah. No, the new system
Nice.
is going to be a little bit weird getting into, but once we get into it, it's going to be quicker to.
It's gonna be quicker, and
You don't have to waste
it's
spells
built.
on him, really.
It's built so the follower doesn't take hit point damage. He takes health level damages. So it's like hearts.
Yeah.
And he rolls a Constitution saving throw against the average damage to see whether he loses a health level. It's made to make them a little bit more tougher because they're a lower level, so they can still stand
that's
next to
cool.
us in combat.
Well, yeah, he would have gotten just obliterated.
Yeah.
Zapped.
With 4 hit points.
And far beyond dead.
Yeah.
Far
So the
beyond
construct
dead.
is still up with like
Yeah.
6 hit points, I think.
Okay, so that's enemy one's turn.
I used absorb elements.
Okay.
DST.
Rizzo.
Didn't matter if I
DST.
used absorb elements or not. I'm down.
Okay.
Death saving throw.
Death saving throw.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whoops.
I didn't get to go.
It's a pass.
Oh, Surdy.
Surdy, you
Sorry.
went and killed the creature.
Yeah, you did.
And then
You
it
killed
went
the
to...
flesh column.
And then it was enemy 1.
Oh, right.
Enemy
So I
2
got-
killed enemy 2. Who was
I
below you.
understand I can be told once.
Is it my turn?
But
So
you
what
killed enemy
happened
too.
was,
What happened was. Alright, Yake.
Yay. You see Rizzo is dead and you're very injured.
Is he like?
Yeah, you don't see that.
He
There's
is
a wall in
very
between us.
injured.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
I'm.
you don't see him? Oh, sorry. I thought he was so closer.
Oh no,
I'm in the
that's
other
not
room.
a scene.
I'm gonna run. Oh,
I mean,
5,
Most
10,
normal people would.
15, 20, 25, and then seeing Rizzo.
next to a short-circuited rivet.
Pull out tax redemption form
Redemption form.
and use my holy symbol thing to bring us both up to half.
Alright.
So I got 6 times 5, 30. So 15 hit points.
Oh shit.
to
That's a
both-
bee.
How did a bee get in here?
It's upside. Oh,
Kill it.
Nah,
No.
he's a little guy.
Yeah,
He
don't
just
kill
needs
the
to
bee,
go
just put him
outside.
It's a honeybee too.
Come
so
here, buddy.
it's fine. It's
oh,
Alright.
let's eat him then.
Hey, check it out, guys. We got a little bee
Let's not
farm.
play
Look
anymore
at
with the
him.
bee, please.
Oh, okay.
Now he's pissed.
Yeah, just take him
Alright.
outside. So
I'm
he-
allergic.
Oh, he's flying again.
I'm allergic to pain.
I'm allergic to pain.
Well, it's a,
Alright,
it's a
get over
honeybee.
here.
If
So,
only we had a box of some kind that we could put him in.
like that you roll dice in?
Yeah, like cover it with a piece of paper.
So that Michael can deal with it later?
yeah, exactly.
So we can have an angry bee in a box.
If you kill
They come
it,
back in.
if you kill it, it'll release a hormone.
Okay.
It was dark out there. I couldn't tell where it went.
Yeah, and I present my holy symbol, and I give Rizzo and myself 15 hit points.
I'll take it.
And that
gladly.
is my turn.
Good turn. BA.
I feel like my
You
heart
feel
is starting.
fine. Everyone else is just pansies.
Oh, shit balls. How many feet is Warding Bond? 60?
60 feet.
60.
You should be good.
Yeah, 60 feet's a lot.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And
Yeah,
I'm
you're
going to
good.
just freaking crack this thing. Great weapon master.
Skulls.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Oh my god!
With great weapon master.
See, I rolled in his dice tray, and the first roll I did was a natural 20, so I think I blessed him.
That's not bad.
not bad at all.
18, 28, 32 points of damage on the first one. Plus
Wait, yeah, did you roll
Plus.
the extra?
a 12.
So how much damage?
40.
40? Alright.
No. Did I say 32? 44.
44?
Yeah, 44.
You bring...
No. Yes.
Yeah.
You
44.
bring spinning over
Yeah.
your head as you saunter up to this.
Oh, there's no
skull.
saunter.
Oh,
It is
you're
just
full
a
book?
fucking full.
You full bore it. Coming in, you spin it, do a nice little twist in the air, flourish, bring it down, split the goddamn skull in half. It falls to the ground.
I run up and say, "Look what I did!"
Roll me a deception check.
Okay.
Who are you trying to deceive?
Nope.
Himself?
I don't know what you get.
11.
You don't, yeah. Thank you for killing me. He's just like, oh, thank you, thank heavens. Oh, yeah. I only had 26 health. Its hit point max is 54, and you did it. You almost
I
could
would've
have
killed
one
it
shot.
really.
Eight on my
Why are we
side.
even here?
I'm just here for the wording, but
Hey man, he'll need spellcasters eventually. This is low level stuff.
No, yeah.
I need to absorb the
I'll yell back, Rizzo, get your ass in here and look at all this shit.
Very much
If there's
a
anything
hybrid.
in this room.
As I limp into the room.
It's just a copper room.
It's literally just a copper plated room.
Nothing? Nothing
I mean,
else?
the copper looks nice, but very heavy. And
No
you probably
doors?
Healing
No
the
doors
electrical
leading out?
No, there's
from
stuff
you.
leading out.
Doors leading out here?
There's a hallway to the south west. So the door you entered, to just south of where you entered, there's another hallway that leads back somewhere. And then it looks like there's this odd
Like a crack in the wall. or something?
man-made tunnel that's in the wall to the southeast.
Well, our last adventures down the man-made tunnel were fun. Shall we?
Okay, I need a minute or two. And, fiddle.
What's wrong with you guys? A little electricity never killed anybody.
What are you at?
There's charred corpses
I was at
all
6.
throughout this room.
I imagine.
I was at 6 and now I'm at 21.
Did the skull didn't have his
15 out of 50.
Just those.
I'll give each of you 12.
Thank you.
You can heal it. Oh, lay on hand. Oh. Yeah.
okay.
You guys are taking a short rest? What's going on?
No, I'm casting mending for the next 3 minutes.
Okay.
And I use lay on hands.
Alright, so you guys take a few minutes just to collect yourselves.
Yeah.
Alright.
You look through you just poke around the bodies because you're bored at this point. Let's see if there's anything interesting for you.
All this bullshit magic.
Just going through, it's more or less just a bunch of melted goo. There's it's really anything of value is just destroyed.
Clothes, any fabric is
Fabric is
torched and burned.
Any
and
metal
flesh.
is just not anything that was once armor is now like a puddle of molten
Slag.
Yeah, it's all of it's just worthless in here.
That's in the tunnel?
That's in the that's in the
room.
that's in the copper
Oh,
room.
okay. Does any of it look familiar to BA?
No.
Why would it?
The adventures you saw?
Oh yeah. Oh, I don't think so.
They didn't.
Yeah,
You don't recall them
different-
going through this.
I don't recall them going this
Okay.
direction. Sorry.
Just wondering.
No.
That was a good
I had to I needed to look at the map just to make sure.
That would've
But
been
we
fine.
haven't. We haven't.
It's a different area.
Yeah.
They're in the
altogether.
campaign only
Fuck.
to return as corpses.
Hey.
Hey, you never know what I'll do.
Yeah. Seeing
Saturday. So you guys are in the copper room. Do you want to do anything in particular? There's hallways
first little
leading to.
spell.
I'm basically just like walking back and forth between the two, waiting on you guys.
Yeah, spending
Trying
a minute to bring
to
back
wear
the
off some of this orcish fury that I just rolled through.
Yeah. How long does it take you to do that?
1 minute.
1 minute.
How many hit points are you at?
I have to spend a spell slot for that. Oh, I'm at 27.
Okay,
27.
I'll cast a 3rd level.
Third level.
Cure wounds.
He needs to keep them healed.
I mean, I have potions before you touch me with
Yeah, dude, potions.
Those potions. Well,
I have 10 of them.
My spells are more.
Well, it's in our communist pouches.
Except I don't get access to that.
18 hit points.
18 hit points?
Yes.
Are we still missing? Oh, Tar had it.
Tar had the last one. Hang on. There were.
What color plate did you have?
I heal myself for.
There's 6 people total,
Here's his damage.
Yeah.
and you can make 5 bags if I recall
Yeah.
correctly.
And I think we rolled for whoever didn't get the last one.
Yeah.
And I heal myself for 8.
You said.
Does Warding Bond give me that too?
No.
Warding bond.
Does
You don't
he
need
also?
it. You're like.
How much did you even go down? Like 8?
I went down 7.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, but you took 8 points of lightning damage. Oh no,
You
sorry.
made the
then we-
save.
It's 7.
Then you also took 2. You went down 9 because you
Oh.
took 2. Come on, man. I'm getting every
Okay,
point I can get against you,
don't mind
Mr.
the
Mullen.
ghoul. Social heal on their own.
I don't think anybody got hit by the ghouls. You did.
I did.
Yeah, you
I'm
got
down
messed
to
up.
28.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh,
They
That's why I
crit
didn't
against
go in the
him.
room.
sorry.
Thanks.
All right.
Yeah. Don't give me access to the bag.
I'll give you a potion. I'll reach in the bag
Don't
and
give
give you a
me
potion.
healing from the cleric. I'll be fine.
The Cowboys were tough. Why are you whining?
But I've
You don't even
seen
know what a cowboy is.
I've seen you cast a
I
spell
assume.
of healing. Or whatever you call
So
it.
now mark down 9 potions.
Yep, we're at 9. I'll just be the many-handed pouch.
Mini-handed touch.
Whatever you call it.
something
stupid like
Yeah, pretty much.
procedures.
Everybody has access, but I'll just keep track of the contents.
So, where would you guys like to go?
So we have the man-made hallway or the crack in the wall tunnel thing.
No, that room looks dangerous. You guys got beat up in there.
Have we
Feel safer out here.
Have we,
Abel, I'm good.
have we checked
It looks
everything?
good.
Yeah, there's a
Hardly
bunch
even
of slag on the
Yeah,
ground.
it's just
Okay.
there's nothing in here.
Corpses.
Long dead corpses, perhaps.
I want to go here.
Me too.
Alright.
All right.
Sure, wouldn't it?
I will stay within 60 feet of
Okay.
Baraka.
Let's.
All right, we're going through
As per
the.
the restraining
Can
order.
we get a dry erase here?
So
Yeah.
you go over to the corner. You look down. It's this really crudely made chute
Much like
that
the
is
map.
about 5 feet wide.
Tight squeeze.
Yeah, not super tight, but it seems to narrow in some places. You guys could probably get in there. It twists and goes. It seems to be descending.
Are we on?
We are.
Are we still on our map, or are
Whatever
we
this
Still on the
is.
same map.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, I'll.
How big is this room? It's pretty big.
Yeah, I have to skip to something further. Pink.
I'm afraid.
I'm afraid I almost died.
Oh fuck.
It's a really long room.
Is that cheese a deep dish?
20 feet
Yes,
wide
it
and
is.
holy
Can I get a
shit
slice?
long.
Yep.
Holy cow! Gauntlet.
I'm gonna need a battle map.
Good God! All right, let me just count out how long this damn
It just
thing
needs
is.
to be
That's what she
the. It needs to be 30 feet wide
sir.
You're welcome.
with the 10-foot notch on the north part of it.
Oh, there's the notch. Okay.
Yeah, and then about 50 feet down.
Is there a Nothic in the notch?
Nothing in the crack in the floor.
There's a notch.
All right.
Like 60 feet
So
Is
south.
that like a check notch?
Thank you, sir.
Is there any more
Polish
pizza
notch.
left?
Yeah.
There's
We
one
got
slice of
a
cheese.
slice of cheese, and no more pizza, and
I'll take a slice of the cheese.
lots of Hawaiian.
I'll take the slice of cheese, please. You can
You
just
have a
grab.
plate over there? No?
I don't. Yeah. Thank you, sirs. All right. I'll describe the room while you're drawing it. Who's going first? That's important. You're first. All right. As you're
I went in with after you.
maneuvering down,
Surety and I.
Sturdy and you. Okay. You'll be first.
Yep.
You get down, you see this weird pile of flesh. It has all these seams all across it.
That is just kind of planted in front of that northern notch.
And there is some kind of altar that's over there. This place is filled with mine carts that are overturned.
I remember what happened the last time I saw an overturned minecart. NPC down.
50. I'm at 45 right now.
I'll just walk into the room. I'm just kind of waiting. Can I make like active perception to see if I see anything moving?
1 second.
It's not gonna be very good.
I mean, yeah, you can make
I don't know what that thing is. I'll just put a circle there.
I don't see shit.
Oh my god.
My
Yeah,
dark vision is dark.
Jesus Christ.
Something like right there. I don't know, I'm just putting
So
circles
all
on
you
things
all
that
you
I
really
see.
notice is the shrine. It's the only point of interest, and then you see the mound of like fleshy goo in front of it.
Where are we coming in? Are we coming in from?
Coming in
coming
from
in from
right there.
the like that hole in the wall. Yeah.
I'm just gonna wait for everybody else to go in. I need people who are good at investigating to come in
Alright.
and investigate.
I'm gonna stay
Since
here.
Everyone just make their way in. Nothing happens. You're all able to get inside.
I back clean up here.
I'm gonna hang out.
So I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear while I was drawing. There's a shrine.
There's
and
a
that's-
shrine with
There's a
fleshy.
shrine there, and there's
fleshy
this
mounds.
weird medium-sized
wanna
mound
be?
of flesh.
directly in front of it, or
Like 5 feet, 10 feet in front of it.
okay. So I'm assuming that's what
Just,
that
you
thing
can put
is.
like a green like army man there just for fun.
Oh, you know, it won't come in like.
Not like it's a creature. In it.
It's not like it's gonna do anything later.
Yeah.
All right.
I think we'll fight. But
Well,
we still got 55 minutes of wording body.
you know
great.
how I like to. You know how Rizzo likes to investigate thrones and shrines. So.
Show me how Rizzo gets down.
Guidance.
Oh yeah, I was about to say like
All right.
Or is it this one?
the shrine. Yeah.
But he takes the opportunity.
Is anyone else going up there with him?
No.
So you're all standing right where you are.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, why do you guys say it like that?
Hi guys.
All I'm
Fireball.
doing is asking questions. Move yourself about 10 feet back. What's your passive? 5
It's
more
a
feet.
9.
9?
Rivets is 10 though.
Okay. As you're getting close, Rivet makes like a curious noise over towards the mountain of flesh, and
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Rivet's passive perception is a 15. I'm sorry.
okay, then
I forgot he had proficiency.
you can move yourself an additional 5 feet back.
Okay.
Once you get about there, Rivet's Rivet kind of just stops and gets kind of like going like down in like an aggressive stance towards the mound of flesh.
What is it, Rivet?
All right. Roll me initiative. That's how we'll decide this.
Which character is
That's gonna be an 8.
Are we all rolling?
I don't know if
Just
that...
me.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're doing initiative right now. It got a 15 minus 1, so 14. So it still beat you. So now we'll roll everyone else's initiative.
Wait,
So
you
it's
had
just
your
first
guidance
attack.
to me, so...
You did guidance, so you can use it now.
11.
Okay. So everybody, we're gonna do initiative right now.
Ooh, 13. Jake's doing pretty good on initiative.
I still can't get over a 10.
20 to 25.
20, 20.
Me at 20.
You got 20.
15 to 20.
The enemy's at 14, so
14 also.
Ooh, you go first.
we will go first. Although it won't matter during the surprise round.
So surprised.
Rivet cannot be surprised.
10 to 15.
13. Yeah.
11.
You have to have emotions to be surprised.
Surety. I'm assuming
8.
Hey, that's better than what I assumed.
Okay. So during this first round of combat, the only people acting are going to be enemy
okay.
1 and Yake.
So
Or
we'll
not
do-
Yake, and Rizo. Sure, you can do
I
it
was
that way.
like, what?
Yeah, no, you don't do
It's
it.
coming after me.
No, once you get about there, it seems that the, like, not Rizo. Rivet gets down in the aggressive stance, like, knowing something's not right about this, and you see, like, all the seams and stuff on this mound of flesh, like, as it starts to, it, like, grows, and mouths open all over across it, as it starts gibbering noises towards you.
Here we go, guys! Character number 2 for this week! Let's do it!
Made me say "oh no" when I read the creature's name. I was like, "oh no, not again."
Susan said gibbering. That's like,
Yes. And combat starts, and it is enemy 1's turn.
I hope it has a pseudopod.
No,
Oh wow!
it's a
it's
mimic.
very slow.
It is very slow. It moves 10 feet towards you.
That's enough.
That's enough. Oh shit!
Come
here, baby!
Flesh him a jigger.
Natural 20.
Yeah, fucking crit me with that 40 damage.
It's going to.
It's 5d6.
It's 5d6.
Natural 20.
Oh shit, son!
Do you need a character sheet?
Brody.
You still have death save.
Oh no! Oh my god.
So that's 12,
It's
18, 20, 28 so far.
It's like a grunting fire.
You got
So
one more.
far-
You got one more. Ooh,
38
38 damage.
Plus.
38,
Plus-
just 30.
oh, there's plus to
It's
it.
just, no, there's
Oh, there's not.
it's so plus.
Oh.
38 points of piercing damage as this gibbering mouther takes a bite. How you feeling? Better than the child?
About a 7 out of 50.
See a teenage boy's head in its mouth.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
The dueling disc falls out.
In the center of all the rest of you, a vial of spittle that gets shot towards you guys. Give me a, is that within 15 feet?
No.
It's like
The
20.
Mouther.
5, 10,
I would be-
15.
15? Okay.
15 would be
BA,
the
but
square
that's
in
it.
front of me.
Okay, so
What do you mean?
it still has 5 feet of movement. It's gonna move an additional 5 north, and now it can go.
5, 10, 15 would be right on top
Right
of
there.
BA.
Doesn't it go for the center square?
Each creature within 5 feet of that makes a dexterity saving throw.
Everybody.
Everybody
but
except Garth.
Yep.
And the box.
Nice.
DC 13.
I pass.
I said
How much is half?
Just tell me if you pass or fail.
Pass.
I pass.
Fail.
All right. Everyone who passed, nothing happens. You who failed, you are blinded until the end of the Mouther's next turn.
Oh.
As this bright light goes before your eyes, you feel like you can no longer tax people because you can't see writing. You can't see anything.
I had one down the hallway.
You don't need taxes where we're going.
Where we're going, we all tax down here.
Rizzo.
Boy.
Rizzo, it's your turn on.
Don't die.
You say that, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to follow through. Oh, yeah. 100%. That's going to be disengaged for 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, just straight down the long hallway that I
Oh
see.
no.
Alright, you run down the long hallway. What's your passive? 9?
Mine is a 9, Rivets is a 15.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Alright, so now we're on
Me.
top of the round.
Yep, top of the round.
Those two active.
Oh, right.
BA, you see this.
I yell out, okay, I see this. I yell out to Yank, get your big boy pants on, buddy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I will take 2 attacks with Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
That will be 15 to hit on the first one.
15 will hit.
For 23 points of damage.
Alright.
Second attack, Great Weapon Master. Ooh, that one's not going to hit. That's a 6.
That does not hit.
And that's my turn.
How much was the first one?
19 plus 4, 23. Oh, big damn.
Next is McSwain.
Garf. Hide.
After saying that.
15. 20. Alright, hold still. This is gonna sting a little bit. And I pull out a little round thing. And then I pull out a little hypo strike. And heal you for.
StarCraft to you.
Or is it 8? 8. Second level.
What is that, an EpiPen?
5. Plus 4. So 9 points of healing.
9 points of damage.
I need
9 points of damage.
Healing damage.
Healing damage.
It's like electricity
Make
on
a
a flesh
barbarian that
golem.
uses EpiPens to rage.
That'd be hilarious. I mean, that'd be a good, like, kind of like his class where it's like just flavored different.
Yeah, it's flavored different. I need my stuff, man. I need my stuff, man.
Oh, boy.
Alright, enemy 1. Come at me, bro.
Yeah, you're the closest thing to it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. You start. Now you get a pass because I was being bad at DMing. At the start of your turn. No, the start of its turn. Sorry, I'm getting confused. Let me reread this one more time.
The gibbering.
Yeah, okay, you should have
Gibber.
done something at the start of your turn, but I forgot to do that. Okay. Yeah, you should have done a couple different things. Everybody should have been doing stuff. Man, you guys are just so lucky right now.
Ooh, yay!
Wow.
It's like Yake.
I didn't see that many abilities when I read it last Saturday.
You did not read its passive abilities.
I didn't.
It's gonna attack you.
It also told me not to use those.
Oh, that makes it much harder.
Yeah.
Thank
It
God.
misses you.
Looking for 19.
Yeah, it misses you.
Alright.
It's going to fire another thing of spittle over there.
Not my yank!
Whoever's there,
How
yeah.
far does it fire it?
Ooh, yeah.
15 feet.
It won't be
5, 10, 15.
15 feet of that spot and 5 feet around it.
Yeah.
So dexterity saving throw again.
I fail.
Alright.
blinded by the spittle.
Natural 20!
You're no longer blinded. You are blinded. Yake, how close are you? Within 20 feet of this thing?
Yes.
All right, give me a wisdom saving throw.
10, 15, 20.
Too much shit open.
15.
All right, you're okay.
I'm okay!
How close?
Can I...
20 feet
So
at the
you're-
start of its turn. You're fine right now.
Can I do
No,
stuff?
what about Surety?
Surety's turn hasn't started, so it doesn't
I'll
matter.
start with his turn. Okay, got it.
Yeah, as Rudy.
Yake's
Can I
turn.
do stuff?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Yes. Okay. Let's see.
Do it.
10, 15, 20, 25. Okay.
Fraction.
10, 15. And I'm going to bless everybody.
Okay.
Bless!
Everybody?
Everybody.
Everybody. Third level spell.
D4.
So that's 5 people. Yep.
Nice.
That's attack and saving throws or ability checks.
Attacks and saving throws.
Attacks and saving throws. And I'm going to get in an advantageous position
He done did it.
for Baracus and go, ah!
Okay.
That's my turn. Do I need to make another wisdom saving throw?
Nope.
Keep it together.
Everything free?
Keep it together.
Rizzo!
Alright. Any saves I need to make at the start?
How close are you within
like
20 feet?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35,
Nope.
40.
Nope.
Alright. So, I'm gonna just chug a potion as a bonus action. That's gonna be 2d4. That's 1. 5 plus 2 is 7. Yacht. That's gonna be at 23 total.
Just been a pincushion.
Yeah, for real. I appreciate the help, McSwain. And then, then I'm going to take steps forward and grease the floor right here. Hopefully, it fails its dex save and falls prone. There we go.
Okay.
What's the DC?
And just grease all over the floor right there.
Sounds good to me.
DC is 15.
Alright, does it need to do it now?
When it enters the space, yeah. Or when it starts its turn there.
Okay. Then
Surety.
I blindly walk backwards slowly.
it's up. So you're gonna need to give me an athletics check to try to climb up there blindly. So I'm gonna say probably disadvantaged. I don't see blind people climbing slippery caves very well.
It's slippery.
It's a chute. That's
It's a chute.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like a.
no. It's like
So we fucking Scooby-Dooed into this room.
yeah.
Okay.
It's literally described as a chute and everything.
15.
15. All right, you're able to climb like 15 feet up.
Sounds good.
All right. There you go.
Me. Me. Oh fuck, that was quick.
Less advantage.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and Great Weapon Master this guy. First attack.
All right.
That is going to be 15 to hit.
15 hits.
21 points of damage on that one.
Okay.
Second attack. Great Weapon Master.
Do the thing.
Do the crit. Almost. But that hits, definitely. That's 18 on the die, for sure.
Oh, at the start of your turn, I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw. We'll just.
With the D4.
I'll still let you do the first damage.
So the wisdom save is 18. And then
Does that make it?
damage. Oh, what shit damage?
Better make it.
16 points of damage on the second attack.
With Great Weapon Master?
What was sorry? What was your wisdom? I missed that.
18.
18. Then your
I had
strength
18
saving
save.
throw.
Wait,
I need a strength saving throw. as well.
strength saving throw too?
Yeah.
You're pretty good at those.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Yeah,
I'm
you'll be
alright at
fine.
those. I got a +8.
Yeah. You
And bless.
Oh, fuck me.
Except when you roll a 2.
That's an 11.
You still pass.
Nice.
Bless. Bless came through. Hashtag.
A halfling 1.
Hashtag that.
Hashtag bless.
Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. Then you did a total of like. This thing's looking pretty bad. It's looking past bloody now.
It better be.
Light him up, McSwain!
Big swizzle.
Glad
All right, I'm just gonna
Big
take a
swizzle
shot
this,
at it
dude.
with plus.
Yay! See, I give you stuff.
Ugh.
Oh, good thing. 7, 15, 14.
That hits. It looks like it has like a 9 AC. You had a guess.
If
The thing only moves about 10 feet.
I had.
If you had a guess, this thing's pretty slow.
That would be 12 points of
Don't
damage.
be so aimless.
Boom!
Okay. It's
I can do
still alive.
The
Stay
Terminator.
where I
Call
am.
that alive.
McSwain's over. Enemy 1.
Come at me, bro. Now, DC
Yeah,
15.
Oh, it's gotta make a dex saving throw.
Yep.
It's in
Because of the grease.
DC 15.
What happens if it fails?
It falls prone.
It's immune to prone.
Just like my first
Motherfucker.
wife. Huh?
Yeah.
Mirror.
It's gonna attack him.
Alright.
Probably misses.
I mean,
Yeah, definitely misses. And it's going to shoot spit up in the air and hit itself on the head. Both of you give me character saving throws.
You get a D14.
Yeah, I know. 16.
You're fine.
Oh, I'm sorry, 18.
Still fine.
God, come on.
10.
man.
10. You just made it.
Yeah.
wow.
You are not the father.
You are not the father.
Bless.
Blessed.
that shit.
Bless. Best spell in the game, guys.
Guidance. They're tied.
All right.
You are up now,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's your turn.
Oh! I'm so yaked. I don't have magical weapon yet.
D12s.
Yeah. But first, seeing as my friend is hurt, how hurt are you? You're pretty hurt, right?
Like half.
Okay, I'm going to
You can live.
Yeah, I'll be okay.
bonus action
You just can't
healing
get
word
close.
for 9 hit points. And
That was minimum.
yeah.
I'll take it.
And I
You
heal
heal
myself.
too.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's good.
I heal myself for.
Especially since you killed yourself because of him.
I'm
I
already
killed.
still at full health. And then wisdom DC 14 saving throw.
Would you believe it rolled a 19?
I do believe it.
-2.
-0. Charisma is -2.
-5.
If you have any intelligence saving throws, it's -4.
Hey man, don't let us meta. I don't.
Nobody
Nobody
does
does.
that. Nobody has that.
Alright.
Unless somebody has like Psychic Scream, which is worthless against this creature.
Yeah.
Right?
I broke
Would you waste
Psychic
that?
Scream
So,
down.
Mind Spike is a pretty good spell.
So, Walter Muffin. You're gonna get back in there?
My friend
Avenge
believes
the
in me!
child?
My friend believes in me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
I would have loved if you went through the grease and fell prone.
Yeah, for real.
Your own
And then it
grace.
attacks you with advantage. Another instant kills you. Smacks
That would be
damage.
lovely.
Call it out.
Fucking. Let's fucking
So
attack
you have
this
to
shit.
make a saving throw?
Automatic next damage. Oh.
Do it. It's only at the start of my turn.
If you start your turn within 20 feet and 10 feet, respectively. For two
Okay,
different
I started my
effects.
turn outside of that
So you're
and
fine.
ran in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Running in apparently doesn't matter, just starting.
Okay,
Alright.
well, I rolled a 19 on the die and then rolled minimum for damage, so
Okay.
that's
Okay.
going to be a 6 magical bludgeoning.
Okay, it's close.
Don't forget your bless.
And my bless.
It's really easy.
Like when you roll a 19 on the die, it's like. Alright, so 18 on the die with more bless and then 10 magical bludgeoning.
It is at the edge.
Edge me. Alright,
Well,
what is it?
Rivet, do the deed! Do the
Action
thing.
surge.
Kensai action surge.
Rivet rolled an 18 plus math and then
nice.
4 plus 3 is 7 magical piercing.
4 plus 3 is 7. He had 5 health left.
Nice.
Take the chunk out of it.
Really eats the entire gibbering mouth through.
Do what you did to my master!
Starts turning into one.
Oh my god. You're riding a gibbering
Like
mouth.
Mr. Smith.
Opens up.
It opens up, you just
disposals it.
stand inside it, it's just, its mouth is open and you're just like charged and just
On
going
its
10 feet.
tongue.
Oh, that would be a slow and disturbing creature. Hey, you got revenge for Keith.
Yugi.
Ah!
That was beautiful.
There we go.
Alright.
God.
Get to investigate.
So you successfully killed the gibbering mouther. There doesn't appear to be anything else endangering you guys at the moment.
Well,
What? There's no more gibbering monsters.
Apparently no.
time to get back to my investigations and figure out what the heck this thing does as I start walking Rivet back to
What I miss?
to the shrine.
What I missed? Man, I couldn't see there for a while. It was really concerning.
Take a few deep breaths, goggles on, guidance, and investigate the shrine. What do you want me to roll for it?
Altar.
Or the altar, whatever it is.
You guys
Look,
still
does that
have
have like
left.
We're splitting hairs here. Speaking of rabbits,
Like, between tinkers, tools, smiths, tools, leatherworkers, tools, thieves, tools, alchemist supplies, and mason's tools, what do you think would be best for this thing?
a hammer.
I mean, I could probably find one of those in my mason's tools or smith's
Masonry
tools.
tools, I guess.
Okay.
Your dwarven history that nobody.
My gnome coming, my artificer's lore.
Where does the stone come from?
Where does
What's
it
the
come
school
from?
of magic?
What is this thing made of?
Abjuration.
Alabaster.
Is it alabaster? One?
Nope.
Okay, that's
not gonna do it.
Oh.
Well, I mean, it is an ability check, so that's still a fucking 14.
A 14. There
Yeah.
you go. Well, looking at it, it seems to be some. Man, what is this?
You have to tell us, Nathan.
No, I'm just. I'm describing what it is to him. He doesn't really know. I mean, it's a 30-foot tall altar.
It's 30 foot tall.
Yeah, 3 foot tall. It's pretty
Oh,
small.
3 foot tall. I was like, that's
30. I was like, God.
Whoa! 3
That's
foot tall.
perfect for you.
yeah,
It's
let me
a
lay
dark-
down on the altar right now.
It's a dark red stone engraved with dwarvish prayers. To
I read those.
Yeah, it's prayers to Dumathoin. You know him as the Keeper of Secrets. Under the mountain of Greasy Goblin. Oh, under the mountain. Keeper of Secrets under the mountain. Didn't see the period. Punctuation is important.
Yep.
Grammar. There's Greasy Goblin handprints all over the altar.
I say grammar.
Grandma.
I'm gonna call Garf over.
I'm going to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it?
You know anything about this? It's got, looks like goblin handprints all over it. Do you guys use this for anything?
It looks like goblins were touching it.
Oh, well,
It's
okay.
really greasy, kind of gross, I guess. I don't know.
I start planking on it.
As he lays down on the greasy
Like-
altar,
Crisscross.
kind of
What do you
pull
what are
out
you
one
trying
of
to
my...
Just plank on it.
do? Okay. You do that. So you guys, it's just a dirty altar to.
I think
the
it's some
goddess.
kind of sex thing. Do you believe a 15?
I don't know. I saw like a mark on the map, and
That's
I
like a overturned minecart.
Okay.
Damn it, no one's gonna believe me.
I
make it look more like a-
disbelieve.
I have a -1. I have a 16 on my dice.
I rolled on that 20.
Are you investigating
I
minecart?
was gonna say, is it literally like turned
It's
over?
just turned over
There's-
It's a
minecart.
turned over
I'm looking to see
minecart.
what I'm- You peek under it.
There's
a goblin hiding under it.
Huh?
Yeah, is there a goblin hiding under
No,
it?
there's no goblin hiding.
Quick, save it from beer!
There's a bunch of like dirt and rocks, and then you see some large chunks of what appears to be mithril ore.
Ooh.
How large?
About 10 pounds each.
Mithril! I need mithril armor!
It's each chunk is about 10 pounds and probably 25 gold worth.
Okay, you want to carry it?
Yeah!
All right, here
Wow.
you go.
10 pounds
There's
each.
4.
40
I have,
pounds of
40
mithril
pounds of
is
mithril
enough
ore.
to make it
Okay.
some
I have
armor
14
too.
strength.
Well, it's not pure. It's like
Who's ore?
it's ore. You
Right.
probably get like
Needs to be
a
refined.
very tiny
You
amount.
have to refine it, yeah.
Yeah.
But still, the gold worth is nice.
I might be able to do something about that later on.
So 4 of them?
We need a bag of holding like nobody's business.
Yeah.
Give me 1 level and I'll get one for you.
All right. So that's pretty much it. You see the dirty altar to Dumathoin, the Keeper of Secrets under the mountain, and the ore on the overturned cart. You see a large hallway that has cart tracks going towards the east and south. And
I'm going to intimidate the statue.
You know, mithril's really shiny. Maybe we could hand it to the strong guy.
Gold.
He's strictly a gold man.
Strictly.
Mithril's a type of gold.
He specifically likes gold.
Mithril is kind of shiny like platinum.
I can't do shit right now.
I'm just
This
saying.
character. My rolls have been terrible the entire time.
You got a natural 20.
No, Rizzo's gonna try to
you get it,
Rizzo's gonna try to explain the magical properties of Mithril right now to BA using his expertise.
Walk away.
You walk, so where are you walking? Down south?
I'm gonna go to this hallway.
I'm gonna follow him.
You continue down the hallway.
check out this armor. Like I've made
And
this armor
eventually,
myself. Like,
the
I don't-
hallway, which was a built mine shaft, or mine
Yeah,
shaft.
my check.
Minecraft?
And it's crumbled apart, and there's a small, what looks to be some kind of creature-made tunnel that very crudely made that leads into darkness, and you don't know exactly where it goes.
I'll just turn around and
How big is this small creature-made tunnel?
Oh, I'm
Maybe
sorry,
5
it's-
feet.
like the size of a.
Like a
Really
medium-sized creature can try to get through it pretty decently without squeezing.
Trask.
Yeah, wasn't it? Probably wasn't a
Mini
Tarrasque.
Jurassic.
A baby Tarrasque.
young
That'd be a fun
Tarrasque.
enemy type, but
Yeah. 20
that
feet wide, and
involved
it
you
goes
going
for,
to the
like,
planet
down to
full of
5.
Tarrasques.
Yeah, it goes for like
Yeah,
30 feet, and then it goes down to like.
Yeah, you won't need to have a battle map for that area.
Alright, let's go the other way.
Yeah, I'll double back and head south.
And I will follow.
Alright, so you start heading south.
Anybody need to rest up? Anybody hurt? We good?
Okay, for now.
Alright.
We're
Might
fully
need to
in,
rest
like, this
later.
Sweet marching
You
order.
still have warding bond.
Actually, maybe we should.
Somehow I still have
start
seen visibility.
doing
You know, non-concentration
this.
magic spells are fucking weird like that, even after going down.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Go down.
after being instead of us being in one clumped up group to get fireballs.
Buckle it up. I'll make military gestures and then we'll head down the hallway.
Okay.
I have no idea what these gestures mean, but I follow.
Long fucking 50 foot, 60 foot.
It just
It's a
keeps
sex
going.
thing.
Yeah, the hallway that just keeps going down
Is
south.
there eventually like another hallway that peels off?
Yeah, it opens up into a room. What's
Pardon
that?
me. No, I was just laughing. Yeah, it opens up into another room.
Yeah.
Long hallway.
I asked for doors and you're like, no, it
See
just opens up into a room.
It just opens up. There's no traps.
I mean, you're just walking down.
We're at the end of the boot.
Yep.
Yeah, so
These pants open up into another pant leg.
Something tells me I'm gonna have to draw this.
no, maybe.
Now I have to make a joke in 100 different ways.
Great to know.
You get to the end of the large hallway. It opens up into a room roughly the same size of the area you were just fighting in, but a little bit bigger maybe.
It's like 30 by 40.
Yeah, something like that.
52 minutes.
But that's not the unusual thing you notice here. The unusual thing you notice here is bisecting the room from north to south is a wall of skeletons of hobgoblin size and looking, regular goblins. There's rusted armor, there's shields and stuff piled all the way except for maybe like a few inches off the top that like air can flow through.
So,
But the entire length of the hallway from north to south, there is a.
The hallway we just came down, or the room?
Huh?
from
The
north
room
the
or
room.
the hallway?
The room. So.
So,
So, from north to
Yep,
south.
from north to south. Oh, sorry, it's actually drawn on this map, and in the book it's made it seem like it was north to south.
Oh,
but
so
here
that's
it's
actually-
east to west. So
okay.
this right here is the
I was
bone
wondering
wall.
if that's what you were talking about.
Yeah,
I was
no,
like,
it didn't say if it was north to south or east to west. It just sounded like the way it was describing everything.
okay.
No way through it?
I mean, it's.
I'm
just
sure there's
stone.
plenty of ways through it.
I'm just gonna fucking swing at it.
Okay.
He's cut
You
bone
guys just
before.
see him.
Take a step back.
Okay.
Or 10.
I will
Okay.
stay within
Me and
60 feet.
McSwain are together.
Any objections?
Oh, go for it! As we're like,
And I turn around, looking at everybody. Oh,
you're good. As I like high five you on the way back. Fucking guidance.
What do you want?
Here,
Strength check?
go ahead.
Yeah, just attack it like a normal attack would work.
We're all.
That would be a 12.
A 12? You hit the stationary wall.
I'm gonna stay 10 feet back in case he.
And you guys hear a loud clatter, like in Lord of the Rings, when they're in the Mines of Moria. Yeah.
Twist the arrow.
And just the whole wall just comes crumbling down, making a very loud crash as the rust and everything falls. It appears that this wall served its purpose of making noise when somebody.
If they
crossed
haven't
it.
heard me screaming Orc Fury by now, then
Oh, that's a good. You have a good point. And I think that's where we're going to pick up next week.
Cool.
Energy drink.
Orcish Fury.
And so the last thing, it's only 10. I'm working on 3 hours of sleep.
Dude,
You're good.
I'm gassed right now, dude.
Yeah.
I had a rough day at work.
Yeah. So
Level up to 60.
Level up to
Where you at
60?
now?
Oh, level up to 6. What level are you?
39.
I was confused what he was talking about for like half a second, then I realized it.
Not
So-
D&D.
So next week we are still on for normal schedule. On the 19th, the 26th, I will be flying to go to a friend's wedding, so I will be gone.
Okay.
Just for a heads up.
Hence the haircut.
Nope. Unrelated. I would have kept it long and hippie.
Wore no shoes with a white set.
I never wear shoes. I always wear flickies. Unless I'm riding my bike. Anyways,
Then,
so yeah.
way in advance, the 24th of October, Ray and I will be out of town.
Okay.
But that's like a month from now.
Yeah, that's like a month. So yeah, normal next week. 2 weeks from today, I'll be gone. I'm not sure if they'll be doing something. They might be. Who
Maybe
knows?
one shot.
Figure it out.
Random one shot.
All the technology is set up for them to use.
Maybe we could do 2 nights of AI.
I could. Yeah, I could DM.
So,
Or we can
Thank
do
you,
another
everybody.
one like the Mines of
figure out
Madness
my
and
schedule.
something else like
Bye.
that.
I'm so excited to play Borderlands 3. I got the Xbox Game Pass, so I think I'll be able to play it on my
still on?
Xbox, but not on the PlayStation.
Yeah, we're still
Thanks
on.
for watching, guys. Have a good night.
Oh, bye.
Bye. Oh,
Good
yeah,
night,
bye, everyone.
everybody.
It's been a pleasure seeing you all, being here. Thank you for.
Thanks
we
for the
got,
text.
Yeah, we got a ton of gifted subs out for today, so we're at 8 subs right now. So
Hey, all right.
Way more than we would.
Pass it along.
bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.